You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
From the team who brought you Atlanta Monster and Up and Vanished comes the new true crime podcast, La Monstra. In the 80s and 90s, Belgium was plagued by a real-life monster whose crimes are among the darkest in that country's history.
A psychopath is somebody who understands emotions. His whole being was a really deep and evil man.
Listen to La Monstra. That's LEMONSTRE on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
If you're getting on 95 right now, not a whole lot to slow you down. 15-minute ride southern to PGA. We are running smoothly throughout. Haverhill Road, remember, that remains shut down, and this is through much of October between Dyer and the B-Line for construction. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Want to save 50% on new blinds? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Visit Blindster through September 8th to save 50% off any order during their Labor Day sale. Blindster.com.
This is WCCR-FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Hello, welcome.
What are you doing today?
What are you doing today?
Let's go to the beach.
Let's go to the beach. Come on.
Today? Why?
Why today?
It's National Beach Day.
We've got work to do.
On the other hand,
the beach sounds like fun too.
Sounds like fun.
Sounds like fun.
Okay, but I'm gonna need some sunscreen.
Use sunscreen.
Oh, don't forget your umbrella.
The beach umbrella.
And take your embarrassing beach towel with you.
It's showtime.
Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for two.
First time in an elevator.
Penthouse. The Penthouse.
Yes.
Wow, great view. I bet you can see all the way to the ocean from out here.
Penthouse, top floor, got everything I need and a lot more. High ceilings, marble floor, and my penthouse.
Hey, Mr. Greek, can I get your autograph?
Hey, Greek, what's happening, pal?
I'm 6 deep behind a 4. You can't find me.
Oh my God, it's Greek!
You're listening to The Penthouse. Here's The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Yes, you're in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. Tonight is the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert at Hard Rock. If you got tickets, I hope you have a great time. And give us a call. Let us know if you enjoy it tomorrow. And I hope you guys just have a great time and kick back and enjoy it. Today, you got a chance to win tickets to Alice in Chains at 11:45. Serena had her big night last night at the U.S. Open. It seemed like everybody in the world was there and everybody was watching. So much more going on today in the Penthouse as we get it going. Good morning, Jimmy. How are you, sir?
Hello and good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. And good morning, Francis. How are you?
Hello, super. Happy Tuesday. I think I'm good.
Wonderful.
I'm pretty sure so far, so good.
Awesome.
Yeah, how about you guys? Everything good?
Yeah, can't complain.
All right. Well, Greek gives us this.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
Not
All
bad.
right.
You never make
Not
it sound like
great.
you're doing good.
Not great.
You should never do that.
Yeah.
Special thanks to Kelsey. Nice guy came here today, took a dent out of my car.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, came to the place.
Just pop that sucker right out, huh?
And he's been a listener for, he said, 15 years.
I wish I would have known Kelsey was here. I got a couple dents in my car. He could pop it.
I got his car right here. Give him a call. Very nice.
Did he take a dent out of your Amex card?
Got a little dent in my car.
What had happened? What happened? Do you know?
Yeah. Lost my temper.
Oh, you punched your car? Oh, jeez. How's that hand?
Not bad.
Okay. The car.
Men's.
Yeah.
Men's.
The car weathered worse. You should look at the car. Yeah. No. So mine is not something that I did. Mine is because I didn't notice it. Because when you drive, you don't really go to the passenger side that often. And a couple days ago, I went over to the passenger side, I think just to put groceries in. And normally I put them in the back seat. But I went over there because I think my back seat had a couple boxes in it. And I went and I was like, mother, because I don't look. My passenger side door it definitely looks like somebody slammed, opened the door.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, it looks like that kind of dent or ding or whatever you want to call it.
Well, give him a call. Great guy. He comes right to your place. Very reasonable price and a big Real Radio listener. Doors, dinks, and dents. So, Kelsey, I know you're listening. Thanks again, brother. And thanks for listening to the station for so many years. Yeah, little dent I put by my gas tank. Not bad.
Punching it. Was it because gas is so expensive? We're like $100.
I can't believe it. I wish it was. I wish it was. Jimmy, you look very sharp today. I wanted to tell you, I like your shirt.
Oh,
very
thank
nice.
you. Thank you.
Very nice. Serena,
wish I didn't wear it. It's too friggin' cold in here for a shirt like this.
It actually feels better today than it did yesterday. I'm actually kind of comfortable right now.
Yeah,
I am.
Mm-hmm.
I think we tweaked it just a little bit.
Yeah, they were here yesterday.
It's chilly, but not too chilly.
No, yesterday.
But I was outside for a little bit, so when I came inside, I was like, "Oh my god, this feels so good."
Yeah, about 10 minutes from now, you'll be like, it's sweating. Usually around 12 o'clock, it kicks in. Yeah, Serena did play last night. I know a lot of people watched it.
Mm-hmm.
She came out with a very, very different kind of outfit.
Oh, yeah. Her and Nike partnered up together to design her outfit that she wore, including her sneakers that had diamonds in it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
God,
tough life she's got.
I know.
But she had a couple struggles in the beginning, but she ended up winning.
She did.
Her next round's going to be tough because I think it's against the number 2 ranked tennis player in the world. But yeah, she still won. You could tell I felt bad a little bit for the opponent because you can see every point Serena hit, everybody's going crazy.
Of course, and that's what it's going to be like throughout the whole tournament,
Sure
as long
is.
as she's in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And but the girl was very, sportsman. It was cool with everything. But yeah, you knew the fans were going to go crazy, and she won the first round. She's 21-0 now, first rounds. She was, perfect, so that streak didn't get touched. And we'll see what happens second round. Second round's going to be tough.
She's always, though, she's one of those people who always is she's very stylish on the court. But she's also a clothing designer as well, too. So, I mean, she's very much into fashion. It was very, like ballerina-esque her outfit was. It was cute. But, yeah, they said her sneakers, the swoosh, the Nike swoosh, had 40 hand-set diamonds and a diamond Latin swoosh logo. And they said that the laces had a solid gold shoelace tag on them as well, too.
I wonder what they went for.
Very interesting.
Going out with a bang. Oh, I wonder if these eventually go because it's for last U.S. Open.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so fancy.
Will
What do you
be-
think? 10 years from now, we'll see them up in auction?
Oh my God! You just took the words out of my
Yeah,
mouth. Yeah.
yeah.
For what about Well, I don't know. The diamonds alone are worth just like right now. What do you think those sneakers are worth?
I'm curious to the value. I wonder if they're going to come out with those numbers.
I'm sure they will. It'll probably surpass the Mickey Mantle card.
No, but
Somebody
I'm saying
will buy.
like right now how much they're worth, not how much somebody will pay for them. Like what are they valued at now?
I don't know. I would guess a couple 100,000.
Yeah.
Easy. I mean, if they got diamonds in the sneakers, I mean, that's a ballpark. I could be way off.
So many diamonds in
Yeah.
it. I mean,
Yeah.
I just assumed it'd be.
They're little. I mean,
Yeah.
little, but still, they're still diamonds.
Yeah. You know, but no, she looked good on a couple plays. She was moving around really quick. Her last two other matches she played, she didn't do as well. But the announcer said that she looked like she was in better shape and she was moving around a lot. And yeah, but every point that she made, the crowd went crazy. And it was star-studded. All the stars were there. Rooting her on, and again, we'll see what happens. I think she plays again Wednesday.
There was a thing where I could have gotten some audio for from her winning, but it was just nothing but the crowd.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you couldn't even hear the announcers talking.
No,
because the crowd was so loud around them.
No, she came
Which is
out.
great. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I would expect no less. And you're right. They did mention the fact that the opponent was a little bit overshadowed.
Oh yeah, completely.
But
yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's tough when you're playing.
It's gonna be that way.
Yeah, and there's whatever it is, 30,000 people rooting against you. And when she, is when you're watching it, you knew when she got a point because nobody said one word. There wasn't even a clap.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple on the line. You're like, was that in or out? And then you didn't hear anybody. So I said, I guess you got it. But I watched 99% of it. It was cool. And again, like I said, it was her. And I'm sure a lot of people did. If you're a sports fan, if you follow tennis and what she achieved in her career, local person, obviously down here, which is great. Yeah, her child was there, her husband, her family was there. And then she's going to play doubles with her sister, too. So I'm sure that's going to be a big event, too, when her and her sister play doubles. And her first title was, I think, 1999 at the U.S. Open. So I'm sure that ticket secondhand market was crazy. I can only imagine how much that was. But, hats off to Serena. She did win, and we'll keep it going. You never know. Maybe she gets hot, and she ends up advancing to the next couple rounds. And the hype will just get bigger and bigger every time she plays, which is crazy. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. It is a Fat Tuesday. So we're having a good time with you guys, and your chance to win tickets for Alice in Chains at 11:45. So don't forget that. We're going to come back in a couple of minutes. Franny's going to tell you how you can make some money to eat cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't want that?
I've been on a cereal kick lately too. Like I never eat cereal, and now that's my husband and I. That's our little
That's
late
your
night.
jam?
That's our after dinner. That's our fourth meal. Like Taco Bell, they call it the fourth meal.
Really?
That's our fourth meal
Oh,
after
no
dinner.
kidding.
Yeah.
All right, well, stay tuned. She's going to tell you how to get paid to eat cereal. I think that sounds pretty good. We'll be back. Peace.
Rover's Morning Glory.
A Little League pitcher was upset when he accidentally threw a pitch and hit the batter in the head, so he started crying. The batter himself showed good sportsmanship, came out, hugged the pitcher. You like this?
This is the worst video I've seen all week, Rover. Seriously, that kid should have charged the mound. You gotta be like a shark. When there's blood in the water, what do? You attack. You should have attacked that kid.
It's kill or be killed?
Exactly. You get nowhere in life hugging it out.
Rover's Morning Glory.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
Keep listening for the next chance to win your way to our iHeartRadio Music Festival September 23rd and 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Tickets are on sale right now. AXS.com.
Stream it free on the CW app and CWTV.com.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival is connecting all of us.
Brought to you by the CW's new hit series, All American Homecoming. Stream every episode now for free, only on the CW app.
Hey, it's the Greek for Joseph's Classic Market, one of my favorite spots, where great meals begin. If you love to eat well, Joseph's Classic Market has it all. Fresh produce, meats, seafood, deli, pizza, bakery, and prepared foods. And Joseph's offers catering for all special events. Boca Raton, Delray, and Palm Beach Gardens. Joseph's Classic Market is also hiring for all positions. Joseph's Classic Market, where great meals begin, proud sponsor of Greek's Gridiron. I don't start a day without going to Joseph's Classic Market. Peace.
It's another hurricane season, and right about now, residents are busy fortifying their nests against damage. This year, they're preparing with flood insurance. They've learned it's the extra layer of protection that prevents them from paying out of pocket or pouch for costly repairs. You too should trust your instincts this season. Get flood insurance and protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov.
Attention! If you have a current insurance plan, you are eligible to receive up to 8 COVID-19 tests shipped to your home or business each month, absolutely free. Per the current government mandate, U.S.-based insurers are now required to cover at-home COVID testing kits every month with no out-of-pocket fees to you. Just visit getyourfreetest.com to begin the registration process. When completed, Tiero Health, a trusted source for next-generation healthcare, will submit a claim to your insurance provider. Your 8 monthly tests will ship directly to your home or business for free. Go to getyourfreetest.com. There's no deductible and no copay. COVID-19 and its variants are still here, so give yourself peace of mind by registering you and your family for free time-sensitive tests today. Visit getyourfreetest.com to register from the comfort of your own home. That's getyourfreetest.com to receive 8 COVID-19 tests shipped to you at no cost. Just visit getyourfreetest.com.
Are you kidding me? Gas prices are up again? Somebody has to do something.
Well, someone did. That's why I use Upside.
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app that pays you back real money for every gallon of gas or diesel you buy. I just earned 25 cents back on every gallon of this tank.
So the Upside app is free and you actually get cash back every time you use it? No strings attached?
Yep, it's awesome. Check it out. It only takes a couple of minutes to sign up.
Instead of just watching your dollars go into your tank, start putting money back into your wallet with the free app from Upside. With the price of gas today, it's big news and big money. To cash out of your Upside cash, just transfer it to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card. Upside users have already earned over $200 million. Now it's your turn. Download the free Upside app and get cash back on every gallon of gas. Use promo code RADIO36 for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. That's code RADIO36. Use code RADIO36 for an extra 25 cents per gallon back in your first fill-up. Cashback's not available in gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Looking for a reputable HVAC service provider? 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating of Pompano Beach provides a high level of service and value to our clients. To learn more, visit onehourairpompano.com or call 855-1-HOUR.
Hey, it's Greek for Strike Cigar Lounge, home of Greek Cigar 2022. Upscale cigar lounge, downtown Boca Raton. A humidor with over 500 cigars to choose from. Stop into the lounge or the patio to enjoy a perfect atmosphere with friends. Handmade cocktails, premier liquors, great place to enjoy friends or any sporting event. It's Greek Cigar 2022, and Strike Cigar Lounge is the home. Puff, puff, baby. Strike Cigar Lounge. Get there today. Peace.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/trial. That's ZipRecruiter.com/trial.
Man, I slept.
New ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
You heard about the FBI raid on Trump's home, but what does it mean? Dick Morris's new bestseller predicted former President Trump would face big legal problems. Now he says Trump will face more attacks. It's all in Dick Morris's new book, The Return, Trump's big 2024 comeback. The Return is a shocking account of what will happen to Trump. Already a #1 Amazon and Publishers Weekly bestseller, The Return is at bookstores everywhere. Big media, big tech, and the deep state have formed an evil alliance to stop Trump. But The Return shows how Trump will fight back. Mike Huckabee says if you want Trump again, you need to read The Return. Get Dick Morris's The Return, or see the free offer from Newsmax and save almost $28. Go to thereturn911.com, thereturn911.com, or call 800-NEWSMAX. That's 800-NEWSMAX, and get your free copy today.
You're listening to me for free right now, and that's awesome because more and more things aren't free right now. I mean, think about all the things you're paying for daily, monthly, yearly. Well, here's something that won't add to that list: the free iHeartRadio app. Podcasts, streaming music, digital radio, all free. It's the future of audio, and unlike almost everything else in your life right now, except maybe air, it doesn't cost $1. So take advantage of this. Listen to everything you love on the iHeartRadio app for free.
You're listening to Real Radio 92.1, and we are an iHeartRadio station. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in The Penthouse on a Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good day so far, and it continues on for you. Remember, we're with you till 10 to 2, and then it is the News Junkie and then the Greek Zone. Good morning, Jimmy.
Hello, and good morning.
Good morning, Francis.
Hello, good morning.
Francis is going to tell you now how you can pick up your little fork and spoon and have some cereal and make $5,000.
Yeah, I always find these like really fun things where people pay you to eat. It's like,
but does it ever work out?
Dream job. Well, I apply all the time. It never works out for
Didn't
me.
you apply last week with the Publix?
No, Trader Joe's.
Oh, Trader Joe's. Right.
Yes. Maybe I got to check my spam. Maybe
that was Nutter for Publix.
Maybe it went to my spam. No, I went to Publix too. No, Nutter and I did, but Publix was for the pub subs.
Okay.
That was like for pub subs, right? For a year or something. I don't know. It wasn't like a food taste tester. Trader Joe's was doing $5,000 to try their fall, all their fall stuff. But yeah, pumpkin things that was going on.
Yeah.
And yeah, now there's a new thing, and I'm gonna try again because you know what? I just don't give up in life, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. But who doesn't like themselves some cereal? I know I'm a fan, and if you enjoy cereal, well, it's not gonna be life-changing money, but it's not that bad. $5,000.
Take it.
To eat cereal. So this is Kellogg's. This is like the main cereal company. Like they run the cereal world. But yeah, they're offering a cash incentive. They say to switch out the casserole for a bowl of cereal. So they're looking actually to pay 5 people $5,000 plus a year's supply of cereal, like Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, Frosted Mini Wheats. And this is all as part of a new sweepstakes. So they say Kellogg's cereal shines as stars of the breakfast table, but morning isn't the only time cereal can be fun. So they're looking for people to switch up their dinner for cereal. So they're saying cereal connoisseurs are invited to share on Instagram how they enjoy Kellogg's cereal for dinner. And it's hashtag Kellogg's cereal for dinner entry. And then you submit a post once a day leading up to National Breakfast Day, which is going to be on September 26th. So each week for 5 weeks, one winner will be randomly selected. So you just got to go out there and just on your own social media. Basically, they're going to get a bunch of free advertising is what they're doing.
It's smart.
They're getting everybody to talk about cereal and without even winning the $5,000. And then each week they're going to pick somebody who's part of this and who's done the hashtags and all that stuff.
That's great.
To win, yep.
Actually, it's not free if you think about it. I mean, they are paying money out. It's not
no, of course, but if you don't
somebody's
win,
going to get it. Somebody's going to get that money. So there is a
5
certain
people
amount
will
of
get
payout.
it.
So
yeah.
that's $25,000 that they're putting out, but they're going to get a ton of advertising.
That's what I'm
money.
saying. Can you imagine how many people are going to be actually just doing this? And you know, it's like playing the lottery, right? You're just taking a chance. A little bit more work, right? Because you got to post and you got to hashtag and you got to take pictures of yourself eating your cereal every night. But I mean, not bad if you first of all, if you're already doing it and you enjoy cereal.
Why not?
Yep. Second of all, why not? $5,000. So yeah, they say if you want more information, you just got to follow them on Instagram. That's Kellogg's US, and they have all the info there. But not a bad gig. Not a bad gig. I don't know if I have any Kellogg's cereal at the house, so I have to go buy. Now I have to go spend money to go.
It's like $5.
Because I told you I ate my Panda Puffs. I know, but I have to have like the gluten-free. It's delicious. But I have to get.
What's a box of cereal now? $5?
The one I get is like $6.
Okay.
Yeah. You can find some cheaper ones. My husband always
gotten really pricey.
Yeah, he always goes for the BOGOs. That's the only time he'll ever really buy cereals when he finds the buy one get ones.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Or that's something that if you eat a lot of it, obviously it makes sense to get that at one of the box stores.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You can get a lot better price at at a Costco or a BJ's for something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so no incentive for you people out there.
How many times do we talk about that? It's like a treat. breakfast for dinner.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that like sometimes we consider that a treat?
Yeah.
When you were a kid.
Now, well, you actually we do it more as an adult, or at least that I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
But what's your go-to? Because for me, it's never been cereal because
No.
we don't usually have cereal in the house.
We treat our cereal now, and that's the thing. Like, I don't even know. I wasn't a cereal eater in my 20s, most of my 30s. It's just been this new thing, and it's because my husband is. But he's a nighttime cereal eater. So then I just started like jumping on his train. And I was like, oh, this is it's instead of dessert, that's like our dessert, right?
Right.
We do that instead. But it's been a while since I have had breakfast for dinner. But if I do, I want like eggs and bacon.
Eggs.
I want the savory stuff.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Eggs.
Yep. But if you guys had a cereal, pick your one cereal. What is it? What's your go-to?
I was going to say, I've got a list of food wars that we can get into throughout the day, and that was the number one on the list. Best cereal of all time.
Yeah. What is your ultimate?
To me, Captain Crunch, no doubt. Hands down, the best. The roof of my mouth does not agree.
I know.
But Captain Crunch, or Captain Crunch, I should say.
My Panda Puffs kind of taste like Captain Crunch.
Oh, do they really?
They do.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. How about you, G-Man?
I would say I'm not a big cereal guy as a kid, but I would go back to Raisin Bran.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. That was my mom's, and my husband likes Raisin Bran too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I had to pick, and obviously the ones with all the sugar are probably the best ones. I don't eat anymore, but Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh,
and
that's a good one,
It's
too.
so good,
Yeah,
and the milk is the best after the fact.
Yeah.
Once in a while, I would eat Cheerios with no milk when I had a big bet on a game, and it ended up being like lucky, so I kept doing it for a while.
Okay.
They can be a neat little snack, just like a peanuts type thing. Yeah.
No milk.
That's
just
what babies eat. Like when you go to restaurants, that's how you keep them occupied.
I'm like a little baby.
They eat the Cheerios.
And then I stopped after a while. But I don't know. I got into that trend one time. But one of the kids had it, and I was watching the game, ended up winning. I kept doing it for a while. But, and Raisin Bran was mine. Everybody's got a favorite. Call us with your favorite.
Yeah. When I was a kid, also Cookie Crisp. I don't even know the last time, but as a child, it was Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Cookie Crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could, they would do no wrong. Those two were my absolute favorite.
Fruit Loops, that was another popular one for kids.
Honeycomb, is that even still around?
Honeycomb, yeah, that was good.
Honeycombs were good, yeah.
They're still around.
Yeah.
All right, I assume so. I haven't been in a cereal in a long time.
Remember the old trick? I don't know. Was this popular in Georgia or for you and whatnot there in? Well, I don't want to say Jersey because I'm from Jersey, but for you, Greek, was putting grape nuts in yogurt.
Yes.
Yeah, I never was a fan. My mom loved grape nuts. I never was a fan of them.
Yeah, and my mom, we used to do that and put also wheat germ. She used to put on that. She said that was healthy for you. Have
Okay,
that.
sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Add that in.
Yep. Let us know what your favorite breakfast cereal is. 877-927-6969.
You pour me some. What are those called again? Which one would you put on the top of it?
Wheat germ?
No. The cereal. Grape nuts.
Grape nuts?
Yeah, I'm flipping the table.
We don't want a problem.
Wow.
I got enough problems with women. I'm getting out of here.
If you pour me a bowl,
if
you pour me a bowl of grape nuts, I'm really not going to flip the table. But those, I despise them.
Housewives of Palm Beach Gardens. It is the Greek.
I never liked them by themselves.
Yeah.
But put them in yogurt. It gave it
a nice taste.
It gave a texture.
Yeah.
Like people put granola on them right now, right?
Yeah,
like that.
right.
I like granola too.
Yeah.
I won't get it plain, but I like it on yogurt. It is the Penthouse. Now you guys know what we like for breakfast. You're like, who cares? It is.
I like lemon in my water.
Never gets old. Never gets old. I had somebody say that to me Sunday night.
Did they?
Walked right past me and said, I like lemon in my water. And I looked. I said, excuse me? It is Francis, Greek, and you guys. And we're going to get back with a trifecta in this day in history. And I'll tell you about a guy who put a big bet on the Tide. We'll be back. Peace.
Be like the smart kids, like the summa cum laude of your workplace.
What?
Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through this Tuesday. It's going to be hot and humid out there as well. Highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits when you factor in the humidity. Some scattered showers and storms could still move across the area today, but some drier air limits the rain chance during the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
Samuel Colt was an American inventor, industrialist, and businessman who brought us the gun that won the West, the revolver. Be sure to catch this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Strike Cigar Lounge.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Enjoy the authentic, mouth-watering flavors of India right here in Florida. Zira Indian Cuisine makes every dish cooked to order, from curries to tandoori dishes, noodles, and more. If you like it very hot or mild, they'll always cook it to your preferred level of spiciness. Save room for one of their delicious desserts. Zira Indian Cuisine is conveniently located in Crystal Cove Commons, US Highway 1, Suite 38 in North Palm Beach. That's Zira Indian Cuisine at 1201 US Highway 1, Suite 38.
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
The Jupiter Hammerheads and Palm Beach Cardinals are back at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium this summer, presented by Baptist Health. Join us on Wednesdays for Silver Sluggers Night with baseball bingo. Crack open $1, $2, and $3 beer specials every Thursday. Come out for Fun Fridays or sit back and enjoy Saturday nights with the Kids Club. It's outdoor family fun for everyone. For tickets, visit RogerDeanChevroletStadium.com.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GREAT for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GREAT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GREAT for 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up.
If you like good stories that aren't woke, then listen to Red Pilled America on the free iHeartRadio app. You won't regret it. We tell the stories you want to hear, and changing hearts and minds in the process. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
from the Racetrack Traffic Center.
We're looking good on 95, accident-free, Boca to Jupiter. We do have one crash on the turnpike, injuries involved. This is northbound by Boynton Beach Boulevard, but FHP reports there are no lanes blocked. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Visit Blindster now through September 8th to save 50% off any order during their Labor Day sale. Blindster.com.
I realized that I had depression when everything was going great for me, professionally, creatively, in my relationship, but I was on the cusp of tears with even the simplest of tasks. It wasn't an event that made me sad, it was just being. Then I found out that over 350 million people around the world are affected by depression.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Guys, you're back in The Penthouse on a Tuesday. Alice in Chains tickets at 11:45. TikTok. Make it happen. A lot of people going to see Red Hot Chili Peppers tonight because of us, because of you guys listening. Always here to help you guys. Always here to put a smile on your face. It is The Penthouse on a Tuesday. Jimmy, good morning.
Hello and good morning.
And Francis, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
And it's time for This Day in History and Trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creepy Trifecta.
Las Vegas was reporting the last couple of years with the pandemic and everything going on that there was betting that was a little down on college football, but it seems to be steaming up. Yesterday, somebody walked into one of the casinos, bet $100,000 on Alabama to win it all 2-1. The teams that everybody seems to be betting on are Alabama and Ohio State, two of the big favorites, and people are walking up in droves and slamming it down there because Saturday, it is for real. It started last week on Saturday, but this is the week that everybody plays on the 3rd. Alabama 2-1, guy dropped $100,000. Baker Mayfield was talking to some reporters, and he said he is going to spank the Browns opening day. Keep that in mind if you're betting on that, or maybe a suicide pool you might be in. Jimmy laughs in the background. Sometimes that's a jinx. It really is, because if they lose, wow, he's going to get it.
You better have something behind you if you're going to call your shot.
That's right. It was already all over social media. I'm sure they're going to put this
Shocker.
up. That's right. Yeah. They're going to put it on the Browns locker room to give them a little incentive. I think Baker should have went in quietly and, not said much, but that's just my opinion.
Yep. How many times have you give somebody motivation?
Yep. And I always think, even in life, if I'm really mad at somebody, I don't want them to know. I just don't. And just play it out, do your thing, and get on the field. Now it's out there already with a week and a half to go, and we'll see. Maybe he wins, and everything, was great for him. But I don't think Baker needed to say anything. People knew he wasn't happy the way the Browns treated him.
Of course.
Serena Williams did win last night. She advanced in the first round. So she's 21-0 at the U.S. Open on first round competition, and the second round is coming up in a couple of days. And Aaron Judge did hit his 50th homer last night. Big milestone for him. Yankees are going to pay him so much money, they better throw in the Statue of Liberty. What I love when guys, anybody, men, women, whoever bets on themselves and wins, I really commend them and big credit. So Aaron Judge is having a great year. Yankees did lose again, though, last night. That lead is shrinking. And we're not in September yet. Oh, again, they say if you put it out in the atmosphere, it's bad. So I don't want to put it in the atmosphere, but I'm worried as a Yankee fan. I got to be honest with you. And that is your trifecta. Now we get into this day in history.
On this day in history.
Well, we are going to march ourselves all the way back to 876 years ago today in 1146. European leaders outlawed this. The crossbow, intending to end war for all time. Boy, were they sadly mistaken. 117 years ago today, in 1905, Ty Cobb made his major league debut with the Detroit Tigers.
Detroit!
104 years ago today, in 1918, after speaking at a factory in Moscow, Soviet leader Vladimir Lenin is shot twice by Fania Kaplan, a member of the Social Revolutionary Party. Lenin was seriously wounded but survived the attack. The assassination attempt set off a wave of reprisals by the Bolsheviks against the Social Revolutionaries and other political opponents. Thousands were executed as Russia fell deeper in the Civil War. 59 years ago today, 1960. Isn't that a happy note? Happy Tuesday, everyone.
Here we go.
Reading all that, I'm like, Jesus.
I got a dent out of my car.
God. 59 years ago today, 1963, the hotline speaking of Russia, communications between Washington and Moscow went into operation. The old red phone, huh? 55 years ago today, 1967, the Senate confirmed Thurgood Marshall as the first African-American justice of the Supreme Court of these United States. 46 years ago today, in 1976, Tom Brokaw becomes news anchor of NBC's Today Show. 44 years ago today, in 1978, Sadara O of Japan's Yomiuri Giants, probably said that wrong, hit his controversial 800th career home run. He retired with 868 home runs. Some people don't think he would have had the same stats in the United States as he got in Japan. Probably no surprise there, since I'm sure the pitching was, different.
A little different.
But,
I don't know the size of the parks.
That's why I was wondering, why it was controversial. Did I just think it's okay?
But Major League players agree he would still have had at least 600 here. So, length of home run, that's a good idea. Ballpark size. Yeah.
That's what I thought. I don't know the sizes of the ballpark, but maybe they were smaller.
One way you could measure that. 35 years ago today, 1987, the first Street Fighter video game was released. Wow, that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah,
87.
That was my jam. Street Fighter at the arcade. Yep.
No kidding.
Oh, I remember.
Do you?
Every day we used to go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We
I used to wait for you outside.
He's got a roll of quarters ready. 29 years ago today.
It's ready here?
Not
It's
bad.
ready here?
Not that one. 29 years ago today, in 1993, 23 million homes tuned in to the CBS debut of The Late Show with David Letterman. Less than half that many people watched The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and Billy Joel was Dave's first musical guest.
Oh, good trivia question.
26 years ago today, in 1996, Billy Bob Thornton's brilliant movie Sling Blade premiered at Colorado's Telluride Film Festival. The movie went on to earn Billy Bob an Oscar for Best Screenplay.
Oscar.
And finally, 17 years ago today, in 2005, Kanye West released his Grammy-winning second album, Late Registration, featuring Jamie Foxx as
Gold Digger.
Oh,
Gold
yeah.
Digger.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, the opening to the legendary sports show, The Locker Room.
Take a bow, Jimmy.
Oh, she's a gold digger.
Take a bow.
Who digs on me? And that's what happened on this wonderful day, August 30th, in our history.
Every time I hear that song, the first thing I think of is you and Johnny. And now, obviously, Joe, too. But it just pops in my head in 2 seconds. Like, man, that is unbelievable.
And it's, certain songs get you in certain places. Usually, especially when it's used as a theme song for a show, something like that. We hear that one now.
Love
I tell you,
Doctors.
it's something weird, because I was watching a video one day online, and sure enough, there it was. Green Onion starts playing, and immediately that song has nothing to do with what who did that? The OJs?
I don't know who did it.
That. I can't remember the song, but the group that played that, and I feel bad.
It was in the 60s.
Booker T.
Booker T, yes.
And any which way, I just automatically it's right there.
It's the Love Doctors.
For
Yes.
20 years
Yes.
you heard that, and that was the open for the Love Doctors.
Yep.
And I'll always go there with it. And there's certain songs, of course, Danger Zone is anything aeronautical, anything with airplanes, anything. They always put Danger Zone there.
Yeah, no, my buddy Rob, I've told you about him before. He has the THC, the Happiness Company, and they do a lot of stuff. They're a band, but sometimes he does solo work. So very random. My friends invited us to a small little brunch place in Delray off Atlantic Avenue on Saturday because their daughters work there as hostesses. And so we went, and they were like, we'll take care. They bought our lunch. It was a cute spot, just outdoor seating, very small, quaint. I would have walked right by it hadn't I heard of it from them. And lo and behold, there he is playing in the corner by himself, my buddy Rob, who we see all the time. I'm like, you're all over the place. But he played Green Onions, and he always does it as like an ode, even though I wasn't on the docks, but as like an ode to real radio. Anytime he sees me, he'll just hear him start playing it.
Nice.
And I don't know if anybody else gets it except for myself or people who were fans back in the day. But yeah, he always does it for them.
That was very nice. It really is. There is a lot of songs that always bring you back, maybe certain time, certain place, maybe somebody in your life. Mm-hmm. If you have any of that, let us know. Me, it's always I hear Sinatra. I think of my dad. It might be a family member or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But call us, 877-927-6969. Got a couple things on the table. Your favorite cereal. Don't be shy. Stay up. And if there's a song that you like that maybe reminds you of maybe somebody in your life or a vacation. Like I remember years ago, we were down here, me and a bunch of my friends, and Phil Collins, One More Night. We kept extending our trip in Florida down in Miami, and we kept hearing that song every day. And it was just always the song that just popped in our mind that we were trying to stay one more night. Actually, we were trying to stay because there was a couple girls that we were very interested in. Shocker. And
yeah.
We wanted one more night.
How'd that work out for you? Just curious.
I don't want to say bad. I don't want to say good. I want to say men's a men's.
Or was this whole thing just you throwing another match into the gas can you call your life?
Yes, I love that.
That's funny. Where'd that come from?
My therapist.
I heard that on the show the other day.
That's funny.
I've got to get that.
Jimmy mics me up when I see my therapist, and then I bring it back to him. He goes, let me hear what they said today, Greek. That's a perfect one.
There's always the producer in me is always there because I'll be sitting there watching a television show or something, and I'll be like, and I'll hit pause, and Carl would be like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Give me a minute. I got to write something down." Here.
And
I'm writing down the mark of where it is in a particular show, particular episode. I said, "Got to go get that after tomorrow at work."
Always working, Jimmy. But so we were talking about cereal, and some people kind of shared a couple of their cereals because Kellogg's is offering to pay $5,000 to 5 people for eating cereal for dinner. And you just got to post on social media. If you want to check out all the information and the link, I made it super easy for you. RealRadio921.com on the Penthouse blog. Now, something that may make your cereal taste a little extra better is weed.
Again with the weed. Every day, the babanya.
Well, I say this because it looks like, and you know what? I am not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Come on, Franny.
Because I don't see people smoking cigarettes as often as
you
used
don't
to.
nowhere.
It is very rare. I have one buddy who actually I have 2 friends who are still pretty heavy smokers, and that's really the only time I ever see it happen is when I'm around them.
It's almost surprising when somebody whips out a cigarette.
But you can't smoke anywhere.
No. Yeah, that's true.
Most places, I mean, obviously inside any building is out.
Yeah.
Most venues you can't smoke anymore, and many of them don't even have designated smoking areas anymore.
Yep. But it looks like they're saying, and I'm not surprised that smoking weed is now more popular than smoking tobacco.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm not surprised with it either. So,
especially the younger kids, and it seems like people who smoke marijuana.
I know a lot of people in their 40s and 50s who smoke.
And I was going to say, and I know a lot of people who smoke it, just continue to smoke it, and now they have their card in the state of Florida, and it continues on. It's not as uncommon even when you're out to smell it.
Yeah. And what I'm saying, it's not like this huge percentage, but they did a Gallup poll, and they said more Americans at 16% said they smoke marijuana when only 11% said they smoked a tobacco cigarette.
Yeah, well, we talked about this last week one day. I think it was off air, Jimmy and I, about, or maybe it was on the Greek Zone, how cigarettes have just, they're gone. You just don't understand. You used to be able to smoke on a plane.
Yeah. We do have that.
Yeah, you used to be able to smoke on a plane. You said you remembered.
Oh yeah, I smoked
on a plane.
I smoked on airplanes when I was
Did you?
when I was younger. Yeah, I mean it was still allowed, and then it not long, and then all of a sudden they had it to where it was only in the back, like the smoking section, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And then that obviously eventually went away, and then it got fast forward 10, 15 years, and we used to joke about it even here on the show that if you ever see an airplane with the ashtrays and the armrest, get off because that airplane is old.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever recalled being on an airplane, even as a little kid, where people were smoking. So
I don't remember.
I'm curious when that stopped, what year that ended. I mean, obviously,
I want to say early 90s. I want to say that.
But see, I was traveling in the early 90s, and I do not ever recall anybody smoking on the planes.
In Europe, they still can, right? On the planes?
No.
I don't think so.
I flew an Italian airline, and Nobody
did?
No, you weren't
Okay.
allowed to smoke on the airplanes.
But
everybody there smokes.
Yeah, but everybody there smokes.
Everybody there smokes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane going from, and this was only 2 or 3 years ago that I was there, 3 years ago, and it is so common for people to smoke cigarettes there.
Yeah. I mean,
It
it's
truly
just,
is.
in our society, it's totally gone. I mean, it really is. You don't even, like, if you're on the beach, that was something that I remember as a kid, everybody used to smoke. You don't see that anymore. The casinos, yes, you still can smoke. But besides that, no.
Yeah, I mean, there's still, right, there's that rule, and I can't remember, it's been so long since they passed this, but it was, right, a certain amount of food, like a percentage of food to liquor sales, and that's how you could smoke. You had to have, obviously, more liquor sales than food.
Yeah.
But I can't remember.
Yeah. At restaurants, that and it has to have an opening. Like the side of the window out has to have a certain amount of outside exposure.
Okay.
You know, like, and that's why a place like the St. Lucie Draft House, they had that back room, and it was just like pretty much a bar area, and it used to have the windows all back, and they took all the windows out.
Oh,
They got
okay.
the roll down things, you know.
Oh,
to
yeah,
kinda
I see that.
keep the elements out a little bit, but
Yeah,
it has to be open like that, I think, in order to be able to, or be outdoors, or that classifies it as outdoors.
Yeah, this is interesting. So it says that the U.S. actually started banning smoking on airplanes like in the 70s, but they said it went on until 2000 when smoking on airplanes was fully banned by the federal government.
2000?
Isn't that crazy?
Did
it
it go
says
that long?
2000.
Wow,
It says
I don't remember
fully.
that long.
So I guess it was to the airlines probably discretion because it said, it started happening in the 70s, in the late 70s. But the claims here that the last person or the last country to decide that we're going to, ban it. It was China back in 2016.
Wow.
Is when they put a ban on smoking cigarettes. But yeah, right? 2000. I wonder what airline that was. So
2016, that's not far away. I mean, it was only 6 years ago. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And, that's just the way it is with different countries, obviously different rules. But around here, it's rare to see somebody smoking.
Mm-hmm. It looks like United Airlines created the first non-smoking section in 1971. And then there was another airline I've never heard of, Aurigny Air Services, became the first airline to ban smoking entirely in 1977. And they say Delta in 1994 was the first U.S. airline to ban smoking on all worldwide flights. So crazy. So from the 70s to the 90s. But weird that even Delta in 94, because I just don't recall. And maybe it's just one of those memories that's not in my brain because we did a lot of traveling as kids.
Well,
I
you
don't
didn't
seeing
smoke, right?
anybody smoking.
You didn't smoke, right?
Well, no, I was
Obviously,
a
at the
child.
time, right? So
Yeah.
you were a child. So, and I believe by that time, they probably would have had quote unquote smoking sections on the airplane. And so if you didn't want to be in that section, you wouldn't have booked a
But you would think
seat
that you would
there.
still be able to smell it, right?
Sure.
Like it would
Maybe you just
still
don't
be-
remember that.
Maybe,
Yeah.
I wonder if the pilots ever smoked.
Maybe.
Oh, one time.
Yeah.
I'm sure they
In the
did.
cockpit?
Yeah.
Puff it away. 877-927-6969. Also, you can text us, Real Radio 47142. Favorite cereal as a kid growing up. Let us know what it is.
Yeah.
Also, you can email Jimmy at realradio921.com.
I got somebody here that said, as a kid, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, for sure. As
There
an
you go.
adult, somehow it changed to Honey Bunches of Oats.
Okay.
That's my husband's jam. He likes the Honey Bunches of Oats. That's what he's been eating these days. We have somebody else. I like to mix my Cheerios and Raisin Bran together.
Ooh,
That's very
Baller.
good. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
And I love this because you said you used to eat Cheerios. I said our daughter ate Cheerios as a baby. All our dogs eat them as treats. Good for the heart and weight. So there you go.
Oh,
Start
very
picking back
interesting.
up again. Yeah.
Ah, good.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday at 11:45. Your chance to win tickets to Alice in Chains. Now, come on, who doesn't want to go to another good concert tonight? Red Hot Chili Peppers at the Hard Rock, and I know a lot of you are going. Are you going for any?
No.
I thought you were going to maybe go.
No,
your husband doesn't have school night.
he's not down with going. So
How about your friends? You got a million friends.
so many. I get what he's saying. Believe me, I would love to go, but it is kind of a lot to
Do it on
make the
Tuesday.
trek down there on a Tuesday. And
Maybe they'll do a private thing for you by your pool this weekend.
perfect.
Labor
Actually,
Day.
I actually did text Anthony Kiedis and Flea. I'm like, hey, after you guys are done, can you guys come by the Tiki Bar and do a live performance for us?
Yeah.
Maybe this weekend.
And maybe, yeah.
You never know.
Get you some beers, maybe a little weed.
Yeah.
A little
We
weed.
provide the booze, you provide the music.
So prevalent. I'm getting high this weekend.
Are you really?
Yeah, watching college football.
Sounds fun.
What's going on?
You get to smoke weed in the morning, smoke weed at night? Smoke weed in the afternoon because it's going to make you feel all right.
All right. Well, somebody write that?
Nice. No, that'd make a great song.
You
should
gotta
write
do
that down,
lyrics.
Franny.
I know.
You have so many talents.
I'm so good at this.
What's going on in Florida stories? Anybody smoking weed?
No, well, we got a DUI guy, but he's very honest. Like, a lot of times they're not honest, and this guy is like, yep. We also have an arrest that happened. Okay, so most of the time things happen because of silly reasons, right? This is another very, very silly reason that somebody punched somebody, and I'll let you know why. It was actually a manager, so, not a good situation. And speaking of cigarettes, a family fight over a cigarette ends pretty brutal. I'll give you all the details on all those stories when we come back on your What the Florida on Real Radio 92.1.
Now, exactly how much pot did you smoke?
We're everywhere you need to be. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly clouded and mostly sunny as we move through this Tuesday. It's going to be hot and humid out there as well. Highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits when you factor in the humidity. Some scattered showers and storms could still move across the area today, but some drier air limits the rain chance during the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by The Truth with Lisa Booth podcast.
What does the political landscape look like heading into the midterm elections? We're going to ask Robert Kahali of the Trafalgar Group, who has a history of getting things right. Don't miss The Truth with Lisa Booth every Monday and Thursday and throughout the week on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here at iHeartMedia, we have audio covered. Digital, podcasting, radio, and influencers, all in one place to help your company be heard. Take advantage of all things sound and visit iHeartAdvertising.com or call 844-BUY-RADIO. Radio is effective. Podcast listenership is exploding. Take advantage right now and get your business in front of our audience today by visiting iHeartAdvertising.com or call 844-BUY-RADIO.
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
If you've been hitting the gym but still have those stubborn areas that just won't firm up, then I have the solution for you. Hey, this is Franny, and that solution to those pesky areas is a Morpheus 8 treatment at Begin Anew Med, Jupiter's premier luxury med spa. This is a treatment that made headlines because Kim Kardashian called Morpheus 8 a game changer and said it has transformed her stomach, making it flatter and firmer than ever before, and the proof is there. I had the treatment done almost 2 months ago on my face and neck, and I'm still noticing improvements in the tightening and smoothing of my skin. It is insane. So now at Begin Anew Med Spa, you can take advantage of $350 off of the Morpheus 8 treatment for your face or body. And if you're looking to optimize your health and amplify your performance, boost your brain power, and improve your gut health, then Begin Anew's Optimal Wellness Program is for you. And right now, their Optimal Wellness Program is only $99 with qualifying insurance. You can see all of their services at beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care?
But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it.
Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage from ugh
to woo!
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Did you know that Palm Beach County is ranked one of the top for number of accidents in all of Florida? That means you or someone you know has been involved in at least a fender bender, and Gordon and Partners wants to help. If you've been in an accident and you need cash for your crash, visit us online at palmbeachcrash.com or call us at 833-913-3733. It's easy. Tell us what happened at palmbeachcrash.com.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Ladder in the roadway. This is Riviera Beach, 95 northbound by Blue Heron Boulevard. Ladder in a center lane there. Also, a crash on the Turnpike northbound by Boynton Beach Boulevard. No lanes blocked there, but a little further south. Turnpike northbound with the left lane blocked, a crash there. This is 2 miles north of Atlantic Avenue, and you will have a delay. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Want to save 50% on new blinds? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Visit Blindster through September 8th to save 50% off any order during their Labor Day sale. Blindster.com.
This is WCCR-FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday afternoon, everybody. Thanks for listening to Real Radio. Always appreciate it. Let's get ready for some football. Last night you had the coaches show on Real Radio. And don't forget the Gators this Saturday taking on Utah at 7 o'clock. 4 o'clock is the pregame right after the locker room. Jimmy's in the house.
Good morning.
And Francis is here.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, you tell me. Time for some Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
So, yeah, we will start with a guy who should have not been behind a wheel. There's a Florida man that made deputies work pretty damn easy when he was stopped early Saturday morning. And the reason why, I mean, they pulled him over for a reason. I guess he was speeding, this young gentleman named Andrew Beck. And when they pulled him over, speeding, swerved just a little bit out of his lane, and then he nearly hit a median. So it looks like he was driving about 20 miles over the posted speed limit. That's when deputies were like, all right, we got to pull this guy over. So they did. And when they did, he didn't even fight it. He didn't even say, no, sir, I don't know why you pulled me over. No, sir, I didn't. Right away, when they rolled down the window and they asked him, hey, they said spontaneously, he said, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm drunk. So
That's good.
Made it pretty damn easy for the cops.
They always say that when you do and you tell the truth, it helps.
Well, according to some attorneys, they're like, no, he shouldn't have said that.
Attorneys, I always say, lie.
Like, don't admit to guilt. But yeah, they said that he showed signs of being intoxicated. The usual, the glassy eyes, the slurred speech,
Driving from the passenger seat.
The unsteady balance. That's impressive if you can do that. I actually would think you're sober. I'm like, wow. And as I mentioned, he performed pretty poorly on the field sobriety test. 2 breath tests performed on Beck showed his blood alcohol level way over the legal limits. One was at 0.27, and the other one was 0.28.
The thing
more than 3 times the legal limit.
When they pull you over and they ask you to take some of those tests, I think some people would fail those tests sober. Like walking a line, the alphabet, they might get wrong. For nerves, I'm saying, different things like that. You could. I can see some people messing it up. A lot of people in the police pull them over get very intimidated. Even if you're not doing anything wrong, just get nervous.
Yeah.
See the sirens and everything like that. Practice then, I might be an attorney.
All right. So, here we go. And then, I don't know if I like this story, but I'm sorry. It is a Florida story, and it's been everywhere. I just hate when there's children involved. But, man, get this guy off the streets, a registered sex offender on probation, by the way. Was on probation because he was trying to buy a child for $200,000 back in 2018.
I read this story. It's sad.
It is.
Didn't he follow mothers?
What's even more sad is who is selling their child? Like, yeah, he's a creeper, but the parents, lock them up too. Hopefully they did. So this was back in 2018, this dude. 85-year-old Helmuth Kolb of Port Orange was arrested once again after another incident. So it says, Laura Benning says that she thought Kolb was just a lonely old man when he first eyed her and her playful 8-year-old daughter inside the store. She said he just came up and started making comments about how pretty she was and how good her dancing was and how he could never have children and he always wanted children. So she's like, oh, this sweet old man, right? Well, finally she found out this sweet old man, not so sweet. Mother and daughter went on their way and happened to be leaving the store through one of the exits as he was also coming out of another one. Well, he ended up approaching her in the parking lot. She said, actually chased me down in the parking lot and said, hey, I want to make a deal with you. I'd like to buy her for $100,000.
It's crazy.
The mom was like, I was in complete shock. He was arrested, of course, for violating his probation. As I mentioned last time, he offered $200,000, and that's why he was on probation. And a judge has ordered him to be held without bond. I guess they say he had been serving 5 years probation for grabbing another child, by the way, at a local Wally World. And I want to say we talked about this story because the details actually sound very, very familiar. So keep this guy locked up forever. How about that? How about he never gets out of jail or even on probation? Because we don't need somebody like that on the streets.
I got no issue with that.
No, I don't either. I mean, let him live the end of days. What I say? He's 85 years old. Doesn't have that much time left. And then we have an incident as well with somebody, and this is a Florida woman who was arrested after she hit an assistant store manager over at the Circle K. And the reason why is because the manager refused to sell her alcohol. It looks like the manager visited the Silver Spring store located over there in that area. They said it was East Highway 40 to get something. So when she witnessed a woman in the store trying to buy alcohol without an ID, the store clerk told her, well, I can't sell you alcohol without an ID. And the woman looks old enough to drink, but you still gotta, who knows? You still gotta check identification.
Yeah.
Yep. So they say deputies said the woman then walked outside to a vehicle, and another woman identified as Lisa Muncie of Silver Springs got out of the vehicle, walked inside the store, and attempted to buy the same alcohol. Well, the manager denied the sale due to it being a third-party sale. So I guess because she saw the girl try to buy it before, didn't have her ID, saying the store clerk could potentially go to jail for it. Which I don't know if that's how, if somebody's buying it with a legal ID, is that accurate?
I don't know. I don't
because
think
there's been actually times where I've gone to the grocery store with my husband and then I will get carded and I have forgot my ID and then they'll be like, oh, well, as long as he has his.
Oh, yeah, well,
it
if
hasn't
he's
been an
making
issue.
if the person's taking a purchase who has the ID is older, it's fine.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. There's this woman saying that she could get fired because she calls it a third-party part. But when in fact you would think the one buying the alcohol, if the girl's underage, would be the one who got in trouble because she's buying for an underage person.
That's what you would think.
Yeah. But when the manager went back to her vehicle and tried to leave, deputies said Muncie came out of the store and began calling her names. Then she reportedly opened the woman's passenger door, and punched the manager in the face. before leaving in a tan SUV. Authorities said the incident was caught on the store security footage. They were able, law enforcement, to find her at her neighbor's home. And when they asked her what happened at the store, she reportedly said, "You can just go ahead and arrest me because I did hit her. I went through the window of her car, and then I opened the car up, and then I punched her." So all these people they're so easy to get arrested. They're very honest at this, Florida.
Some people just said, hell, I'm guilty.
Nobody's denying it. Yeah, she was arrested, by the way, on a felony charge. And they say also burglary with assault or battery and was taken to jail. I don't know what was it because she broke into the car? Because she opened the door? Is that considered burglary?
Her.
Right? I don't know. I have so many questions. She has since bonded out, according to jail records.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, they said felony charge of burglary with assault. And that is your What the Florida.
Great job, Francis. We do it twice a show, 11:05 and 1:05. You guys give us all the juice, and guess what? We make it into orange juice, and we put it in the glass every single day for you. Kick shit off with a lot of Florida stories. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. We're going to come back with some Chris Rock news. You won't probably be surprised, but it is interesting, and so much more. Peace.
Rover's Morning Glory.
A Little League pitcher was upset when he accidentally threw a pitch and hit the batter in the head, so he started crying. The batter himself showed good sportsmanship, came out, hugged the pitcher. You like this?
This is the worst video I've seen all week, Rover. Seriously, that kid should have charged the mound. You gotta be like a shark. When there's blood in the water, what do? You attack. You should have attacked that kid.
It's kill or be killed?
Exactly. You get nowhere in life hugging it out.
Rover's Morning Glory.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
Keep listening for the next chance to win your way to our iHeartRadio Music Festival, September 23rd and 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Tickets are on sale right now. AXS.com.
Stream it free on the CW app and CWTV.com.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival is connecting all of us.
Brought to you by the CW's new hit series, All American Homecoming. Stream every episode now for free, only on the CW app.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through this Tuesday. It's going to be hot and humid out there as well. Highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits when you factor in the humidity. Some scattered showers and storms could still move across the area today, but some drier air limits the rain chance during the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Want to save 50% on new blinds? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Visit Blindster through September 8th to save 50% off any order during their Labor Day sale. Blindster.com.
Identity theft shows no sign of slowing down. In fact, more than $14 billion stolen last year. That's a criminal success story and a wake-up call. It can be dangerously easy to steal your identity. LifeLock by Norton makes it easy to help protect yourself. If you become a victim, LifeLock will work to fix it. No one can prevent identity theft, but everyone can save 25% on their first year of protection with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. LifeLock.com, promo code BECK.
Man, I slept.
New ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good. Feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
Hey, it's Greek for Strike Cigar Lounge, home of Greek Cigar 2022. Upscale cigar lounge, downtown Boca Raton. A humidor with over 500 cigars to choose from. Stop into the lounge or the patio to enjoy a perfect atmosphere with friends. Handmade cocktails, premier liquors, great place to enjoy friends or any sporting event. It's Greek Gridiron 2022, and Strike Cigar Lounge is the home. Puff, puff, baby. Strike Cigar Lounge. Get there today. Peace.
Do you think it's okay to drive stoned? The truth is, your reaction times slow way down when you're high. You not only put yourself in danger, but everyone around you. Stop kidding yourself. If you've been using marijuana in any form, do not get behind the wheel. If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high, get a DUI. Paid for by NHTSA.
Ask Sherwin-Williams during the Endless Summer Sale, August 26th through September 5th, and get 30% off paints and stains with prices starting at $29.39. That means 30% off our most popular color family, blue. Psychologists have found it to be soothing and relaxing, which makes it especially great for bedrooms and bathrooms. And of course, 30% off all of our other colors. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
It can happen easily. A few drinks become a few too many. It's time to go, and you think of calling for a ride home. Nah, what's the worst that can happen? You get pulled over, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
If you ever need our help, we're just a call away. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Are you kidding me? Gas prices are up again? Somebody has to do something.
Well, someone did. That's why I use Upside.
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app that pays you back real money for every gallon of gas or diesel you buy. I just earned 25 cents back on every gallon of this tank.
So the Upside app is free and you actually get cash back every time you use it? No strings attached?
Yep, it's awesome. Check it out. It only takes a couple of minutes to sign up.
Instead of just watching your dollars go into your tank, start putting money back into your wallet with the free app from Upside. With the price of gas today, it's big news and big money. To cash out of your Upside cash, just transfer it to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card. Upside users have already earned over $200 million. Now it's your turn. Download the free Upside app and get cash back on every gallon of gas. Use promo code RADIO36 for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fill up. That's code RADIO36. Use code RADIO36 for an extra 25 cents per gallon back in your first fill up. Cashback's not available in gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Ladder in the roadway. This is Riviera Beach, 95 northbound by Blue Heron Boulevard. Ladder in a center lane there. Also, a crash on the Turnpike northbound by Boynton Beach Boulevard. No lanes blocked there, but a little further south, Turnpike northbound with the left lane blocked. A crash there. This is 2 miles north of Atlantic Avenue, and you will have a delay. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Summer days getting shorter and business to-do lists getting longer? You need Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates, all in one place. Sponsor your first job and get hiring today by visiting Indeed.com/credit.
The future of audio is here today, and you can hear it on the iHeartRadio app. It's everything audio in one easy-to-use, completely free app. That means streaming music, radio, and podcasting every
iHeartRadio.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Hey everybody, I heard you wanted to know what our favorite cereal is. Well, personally, my favorite cereal is Honey Nut. Down by the river! The Jaguars! Ah!
I love dipping my grape nuts in some Greek yogurt.
You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
You guys are tremendously the best. You're the MVP on the talkback lines. Always appreciate that. And remember, if you like listening to us, and you might looking at us too. Go to our website, go to Real TV. Sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach. 7 days a week is open. Don't forget, Labor Day, big parties going on, and football season is here. What's better than watch a football game with a beautiful lady by your side? 5-star menu and a lot more at Monroe's. Open every day till 5 a.m. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good morning.
And Francis is here.
Hey.
And the Oscars did reach out to Chris Rock. He mentioned it on Sunday. He was doing another one of his performances, and they asked him to host this year's Oscars, which a lot of people were thinking about and not sure if he would or not, but Chris Rock declined. I guess he doesn't want to have anything to do with them.
No, he doesn't want to get slapped in the face again?
No, he doesn't want to.
No.
I don't think he's going to get slapped again.
Were you impressed by the way he declined it?
When he was talking about OJ?
Yeah.
He goes, Rock compared returning to the Oscars like returning to the scene of a crime, referencing the murder of O.J. Simpson's ex-wife, whose ex-wife, obviously, the killing began with the leaving of a pair of eyeglasses at the Italian restaurant. So he's comparing it to going back to the restaurant.
Yeah,
was his words.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't see that correlation. I mean, I know, he got slapped. The OJ thing was a lot deeper to me, a lot worse. But I understand, and I figured the Oscars would be like, if they got him, it would definitely be a big draw. People are definitely going to want to watch it, see what he's going to say, the reaction. Obviously, Will Smith's not going to be here for 10 years.
Yeah. The ratings for that would blow away anything that they've had combined for 30 years.
That's what I think.
I mean, that show is just, all those award shows.
Yeah.
But if they got him back, but I don't know. I don't know if he'll do it or not. I mean, again, every time he's asked this stuff, it seems like it's at one of his shows.
Sure.
So it's like, is he in comedic mode or is he serious? Is he, it's not like in a sit down interview with somebody.
Yeah, like Letterman sitting him down or Oprah. And saying, hey, what do you
even
think?
at that, he's a comedian by trade. I mean, a lot of times those comedians they do a sit down interview with a Letterman or somebody like that, and they're still in comedy mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're still in comedic mode, so you don't know whether you're getting serious or not.
Well, I mean, he could obviously, as time goes on, he may change his mind.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, we're still not a year past, right? I mean, it's been less than a year that this happened.
8 months.
And they also say that he refused also that invitation. And he also revealed that he was offered a Super Bowl commercial due to the incident.
Yeah, I saw
but they
that.
say he profanely refused that one as well. They said, this is according they said the paper, the Arizona Republic. But they say Rock did not refuse to discuss the slap, though. When someone in the sold-out crowd egged him on to talk about it, he admitted the blow from Smith, who played boxer Muhammad Ali. He said, it hurt. He said, he's bigger than me. He said, the state of Nevada would not sanction a fight between me and Will Smith, is what he said. Yeah.
And see, with comments like that, and the whole thing with OJ's, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to take him on it. Whether he's serious or not. I mean, he seems like he's just joking.
I wonder how much they would go out the Oscars and actually pay him to host. You know what I mean? Like, what would be a monetarily amount, or would there ever be an amount that he might consider, like everything else? If they came out and they said, hey, $5 million, $10 million, would he maybe do it? And I'm not saying he's all about money, but money does make a difference. Who knows? I think it's going to be something that's going to stick with him for a while. Everywhere he goes, people are going to want to know and different things like that. What do you feel? How do you feel? But he's got until next April. Maybe he changes his mind and says at some point, hey, it's good for. At a Super Bowl commercial, I didn't know about that. I mean, would you see somebody hitting with a Dorito? Something like that. And a comical side.
The possibilities are endless,
right?
They are endless.
And I wonder if that's why he said,
a product.
I wonder if that's what it was, if they wanted him to kind of poke fun of that incident for the Super Bowl ad, because why else would he not do it? Because it doesn't explain exactly what the Super Bowl ad was for. No. He just says he doesn't want to do it.
I can see it being something funny with something like a Dorito. Somebody hit you with something, or
throw a can of Pepsi at his head. And, boy, you slap harder than
Will Smith.
Well, you have to do a reference without saying his name, right?
Yeah. I would have did the ad, but no shocker.
Duh. Holding a glass of lemon water.
Hey, I'll take it. That's a big payday. Super Bowl ads. And I know Chris Rock.
Yeah, that's why I'm shocked that he refused. Yeah. So that's the only reason why I could think it is because maybe they wanted to kind of do a spoof on the incident. And he was like, I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't think it's funny.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not funny situation what happened. It affected a lot of people. Obviously, he changed overnight. Just bang. Everything changed in a lot of different ways. But yeah, he said he wouldn't do it. And that's what he is today. But that's August 30th. You never know. Next March, he might have a different feeling about it. And his career might be in a different situation.
But I loved ABC president of entertainment, Craig Erwich, said in May he was open to Rock hosting the 2023 telecast, saying, quote, my assessment of the Oscars was that it was a really successful year for the show. No kidding.
It's mentioned a million times.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was a lot of controversy. Duh.
That's all anybody talked about.
Yeah. Which overshadowed a lot of positive things about the show. Yeah. I was really happy with the program. Of course you were, because your ratings were great because of one thing.
Yep. Exactly right. I know MTV.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. I mean, that's their goal.
That's their goal.
Ratings.
Sure.
So, I mean, obviously, they want to do things. They're going to draw people to watch. And having Chris Rock host it is definitely going to get people to watch.
Oh, yeah. Like he came out next year in a boxing ring. They opened up the curtains. And he came out.
I mean, ratings-wise, heck, I would do it even without Chris Rock and Will Smith. You could have two white guys up there. And again, you're just kind of parodying off of it. But why not?
Yeah, I know people would definitely want to know about the whole situation, what was going on. But he said no. And like I said a couple times, he might change in March. We all change sometimes on things we thought, and then down the road you say, well, maybe it'll be different. But he's got opportunities out there. The Super Bowl ad, I am surprised because I know he talks a lot about in his situation that he went through a bad divorce with his ex and monetarily, and that's why he's on the road sometimes and all that stuff. He has 2 beautiful children, but I'm sure that was a big, big payday for him. But he was probably like, hey, I don't want to do it. But, yeah, I think the ratings would be unbelievably high if they had him back hosting in any capacity. But Chris Rock says no. 877-927-6969. What is your favorite cereal? If you got a favorite cereal growing up as a kid, or maybe you got something now that you tried, a new jam. I got accused not accused, it was the truth. My friends tell me, and I don't like change. And I got to start changing certain things in my life. Happened yesterday on the Greek Zone, too, with Jimmy and Richie, 2 guys I have a tremendous amount of respect. They just said, Greek, you get into your little niche and you don't like to come out.
It's very true. You're a creature of habit.
Yeah.
This would be funny.
Of course, this was trying to sell Greek a Rolls Royce.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, instead of a Mercedes.
Got
so,
it.
You know.
For a while,
Might have
you
to
were
stick up
thinking.
for Greek on this one because I wasn't the one who was saying it.
Yeah.
Richie was.
Yeah.
But, maybe there was a little incentive there.
But there was
Don't blame the guy. I do it too.
There was a time, though, and it wasn't that long ago, where you were actually talking about switching up your car.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was.
And you just decided against it, huh?
I decided against
Yeah.
it.
Well, you haven't bought a new car, right?
No, I had a couple years ago. Yeah, about a year ago.
I was going to say like a year ago, but I think that was around the time when you were talking about getting another car.
Yeah,
Right.
And then you stuck with the
Same thing.
Well,
black Benz.
You still have the same car, though.
From a year
No,
ago.
yeah.
Yep. I have this one about 11 months, and I put 31,000 miles on it.
11 months.
Yeah.
We went from 2 years to 11 months in about 22 seconds.
Yeah, that's about normal.
Yeah, sounds about
about
right. Yeah. Honestly,
Came into my head.
Ooh, this sounds.
I like water with lemon.
This sounds
No kidding.
delicious. 47142. Start off with Real Radio. We're tossing out cereals, Cocoa Puffs, but they do the Cocoa Puffs with chocolate milk, so you're double chocolating that thing
Damn.
up, right?
That's a double jam.
That
Put a
does
little,
sound good.
Put a little chocolate ice cream in that, too. Huh?
Right? And then this would be funny. On the text line, the perfect Super Bowl commercial for Chris Rock. Actually, it'd probably be better for Will Smith than Chris Rock's. Chris Rock as a Snickers commercial would be perfect. Like you're not yourself when you're hungry.
There you go. There you go.
And you turn into this beast. Yep.
That
And then they eat a Snickers and he calms back down and he's back to being his cool, calm self.
Yeah. And then he sits down and looks at his wife and says, "Now I'm good. There's no problem."
That would be perfect. I mean, you want to talk about that.
If Will Smith
Absolutely.
wants to poke fun at himself, because we were talking about commercials for Chris Rock, but that would be perfect for him to do.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they show him go up, hit
Yes.
a slap, and then JD hands him a Snickers. Like you just see the hand.
Yeah.
That's all. You don't even show her. You just show the hand with the Snickers handing it to him.
Well, he wants to get back. Obviously, he's had so many problems. People have talked about his Q ratings, just everything's dropped. Something like that might make people look at him differently. Where he said he was sorry, but everybody said that apology seems so staged.
No, if they actually did that, I don't know. There would probably be a lot of backlash to that. You and I and Franny and Greek and myself here, we'll look at that and we think it's funny.
Yeah.
But if they do that in real life, the way Hollywood is now, forget about it. Snickers would be banned everywhere.
Really? You think?
Oh, yeah. The political correctness fallout from that. Oh, no way they would
could be right.
survive that.
You could be right.
Not in today's day and age.
No, I mean, again,
People need to lighten up.
Oh,
not us. Not us. It's not. I mean, he's probably right. You got to be careful everything you say and do today. People take it out of content. It is the Penthouse on a
Or
Tuesday.
context.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's the right word.
I don't care.
Cheers.
My God,
Who the hell cares?
Now, exactly how much pot did you smoke?
Hey, you don't want to be the scapegoat.
Eat every day.
We're going to go back on a trifecta. Alice in Chains, come on. Who's not jacked up for that concert?
Yeah, because Greek's going. Just keep right on doing it.
11:45. I'll be there. Peace.
The fine woman in your smart speaker knows what you need.
Really?
Don't ask how. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through this Tuesday. It's going to be hot and humid out there as well. Highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits when you factor in the humidity. Some scattered showers and storms could still move across the area today, but some drier air limits the rain chance during the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Summer is winding down, but business needs keep ramping up. Check out Indeed, the all-in-one hiring solution that helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
Man, I slept.
New ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
If you've been hitting the gym but still have those stubborn areas that just won't firm up, then I have the solution for you. Hey, this is Franny, and that solution to those pesky areas is a Morpheus 8 treatment at Begin Anew Med, Jupiter's premier luxury med spa. This is a treatment that made headlines because Kim Kardashian called Morpheus 8 a game changer and said it has transformed her stomach, making it flatter and firmer than ever before, and the proof is there. I had the treatment done almost 2 months ago on my face and neck, and I'm still noticing improvements in the tightening and smoothing of my skin. It is insane. So now at Begin Anew Med Spa, you can take advantage of $350 off of the Morpheus 8 treatment for your face or body. And if you're looking to optimize your health and amplify your performance, boost your brain power, and improve your gut health, then Begin Anew's Optimal Wellness Program is for you. And right now, their Optimal Wellness Program is only $99 with qualifying insurance. You can see all of their services at beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com. We could talk about how complicated other banks make it to redeem credit card rewards. Or we could talk about how with Discover, you can redeem your rewards for cash in any amount at any time. Talk about amazing. Learn more at discover.com/redeem rewards. Terms apply.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
The Penthouse is brought to you by Joseph's Classic Market.
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier.
at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
95 running smoothly throughout the Palm Beaches, but we have some accidents causing issues along the turnpike starting 2 miles north of Atlantic Avenue, Delray Beach. This is a crash on the northbound side. It is not blocking any lanes, but one on the northbound side by Boynton Beach Boulevard is blocking a right lane right now. And another one on the southbound side of the turnpike near Lake Worth Road is off to the shoulder. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. The hottest summer deals are at Mattress Firm. Sleep accessories.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Francis Pierre Brown, lick my decals off, baby. Hot. Hey, Francis, you got some nice yayas. That sounds nice.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Talk back lines. You guys are doing it all the time. You're the volley in the ball. Thank you so much. Appreciate everything you guys do. Happy Benihana on a Tuesday to everybody. Good morning, Jimmy.
Hello and good morning.
And good morning, Francis.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, well, that's for asking. How about a trifecta?
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
College football was back last Saturday, but this Saturday is the big coup d'etat. All the big boys play. Alabama is favored to win it all at 2-1, and then Ohio State is 3-1. Yesterday in Las Vegas, a gentleman walked in with $100,000 and bet Alabama 2-1 to win it all. So he would win $100,000 if Alabama wins. That's a long bet. He's got to worry about 4.5 months. We'll see what happens.
What if Alabama oozes? What happens then?
They're done.
Jimmy's got that.
What happens then? What? The guy loses all his money.
Oh yeah. That's what they play.
Yeah.
Guess what? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Now, if Alabama loses, they're done.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're done.
That's what they played at the casino. Because he said, what happens if they lose? Then he goes, you're done.
This one doesn't get as much love, but I'm going to play it anyway.
Now, if Alabama loses, they're done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Same old. You still lose.
Yep.
That's the bottom line. Serena Williams did win last night. She advanced in the first round. Now she is 21-0 at U.S. Opens. Congratulations to Serena. That's the first tournament she ever won in 1999. Everybody was there. It was sold out beyond belief. Tickets, secondhand market were going astronomical prices. All the stars were there rooting her on. It was great to see her play. It was great to see her win. She did a couple other tennis matches in the last month, and she didn't do as good. She lost both of them. But, she looked good last night, and that's what people were saying. She moved around great, and hopefully she can advance. But second round, I believe she plays the number 2 ranked tennis person in the world, so that's going to be a little difficult for her to surpass. She is long odds to win the whole tournament, but we'll see what happens. At least last night was a good night for her, her family, and friends. Baker Mayfield said that he's going to crush the Browns. They're playing on September 11th. He was with the Browns for 4 years, and he says he's going to crush them. I don't think he should have said anything. Jimmy agrees with me. Just go out there and play. It gives the Browns a lot of incentive and a little bullpen. Just people are going to talk about it. They're going to ask him every single day what's going on. And the Browns will get jacked up for it. We'll see what happens in this game. If he loses, it's not good for him. I know that the Carolina Panthers, I think, are small favorites in this game. And that is September 11th. And that is your trifecta. Peace.
And the other part to that, too, is that even if you do go out there and even if you do crush them, first of all, their starter isn't playing.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, what did you accomplish?
Well, I guess in his mind, anytime let's
in
go.
his mind.
Yeah.
So who cares?
He cares. I think anytime, and there is a stat with NFL players, all players, we talked about it once, when they go back and play against their team, they usually win. Just, somebody rejects you, want to show them, hey, I still got something left.
I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. That's
Yeah.
all. I don't think it's a big accomplishment if he does. I mean, if he was to go back and beat the Rams, the Super Bowl champs, and it was the same scenario, and they were Super Bowl champs or something like that. All right, maybe it's got a little bit of legs to it. Then it's got a little bit more to it. You're going back and you're playing the Browns without their starting quarterback.
Yeah,
I don't think it's worth bragging. And I'm not a
agree, but
hater of Baker. I mean, I want to
get
see
it,
him
though.
succeed.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I understand where he's coming from, right?
Yeah.
He was just like,
Rejection.
Yeah, they let me go, rejection. But at the same time, if they play poorly, he does, and they don't beat him, then he's going to look ridiculous. So I'm with you, too. Might as well just be quiet and play the game.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows it's a big game for him, obviously. Anytime you get rejected or let go, you want to show, just like if you lose a job, you want to come back and, if you could do something. But for him.
I get it. I understand that premise. I mean, I've been down that road myself 100 times, but I don't think that it's just not the right timing and it's not the right scenario. But hey, good luck to him. Maybe
if he was playing, if Watson was playing, I think it would mean a lot more.
Oh yes, yeah,
absolutely.
Because then it's the guy you picked.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's the whole thing. Like when you break up with somebody, right, or you get dumped, you want to look damn good the next time you see them. I mean, it's just kind of you can relate it to that, right?
Same thing.
Yeah, of course.
Same concept. Yeah, I get that.
Hopefully it works out for Baker, and he gets what he wants. So he talked about his wife last week. She said that she's going to miss Cleveland. We said, what? You're going to miss Cleveland? Call Rover. He'll let you come over and hang out. Hope you guys listen to Rover every morning on Real Radio. And that is your trifecta. Peace.
So before we get into a little prize giveaway, let's talk some slot machines because we have a big event coming up in September for the iHeartRadio Music or Festival that's going on. And we had a big giveaway here, and I'm sure you guys are wondering, well, who got that trip to Las Vegas? It wasn't me. So...
It wasn't?
No. I thought Greek was going to get me in. He told me not to campaign myself. The funny thing, G-Man, when I was going to the concert with my mom on Friday, and this was unprovoked. I didn't even bring up a damn thing. My mom asked me if I was going to Las Vegas for that. And I was like, why? She's like, I heard Greek saying he was going to send you there.
Sorry, Mom. I can still send you.
And
I don't have a problem sending you.
But what happened? I thought that was the whole thing, that you were going to make sure I got there, and I don't worry about campaigning myself because you got this covered.
I don't ever remember saying don't campaign. I just said I had it.
No, you said don't worry about it. You're like, I have it. Exactly, I have it. Yeah. Exactly.
What part of I have it doesn't
So I did not campaign myself, and many did, including our girl Megan. And Megan at campaign, she sent emails out to everybody like Carmine did last year, which I did not because I put all my eggs in Greek's basket.
Is the concert here yet?
Really?
Is it really?
But I'm telling you, I will.
Is the concert here yet?
My mom did ask me on Friday on our way to Santana in the Uber. She's like, hey, are you going to Vegas? And I was like, it looks like I'm not. She's like, oh, I heard Greek because she listens. She's like, I heard Greek said he was going to send you there. I was like, yeah, I did too, but I guess this is not happening. So, side B, there's a lot of
not going to bring it up.
No. There's a lot of slot machines in Las Vegas. And speaking of my mom, that's her favorite game to play. When I go to Vegas, sometimes I'll be like, where is she? And she'll be like 5-6 hours just like, and she looks like she is just totally hypnotized. Like she's just in a zone.
Like most people.
She loves playing slot machines. But yeah, they say, listen, if you're out and about and you're doing it, besides, some people have their lucky slot machine, but I guess there's actually techniques to it. And I don't know how. I mean, I just always thought it was just
luck,
absolute luck, right? But the claims are that these are expert tips for playing the slot machines without losing it all, they say. So the claim, yeah, I know. So they say bet on more reels than just one. Say at first glance, slot machines offer a relatively simple game with an easy premise, but anyone who has spent time pulling the lever, or anybody, knows there's more than one way to play them. That's why experts say it's important to ensure you're using your money correctly. Always place your bets on the reels, not on a single one. Then decide how much you're willing to bet on each spin. I don't think I've ever played like that. I think I just put my money in and just like start pressing random buttons to see if I'm lucky.
Well, when you go to slot machines, they always have a lot of different. Do you want to play one row?
Yes.
2, 3, diagonal?
I know. I never play it like that.
Yeah, well, it's more money.
Yeah.
It's not the same amount of money.
Yeah, what do we usually do? Max bet.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. And the claims are, I guess, that, you got to bet more reels than just one.
Yeah, because you can go up and down, cross, the whole different way. But it's a ton of money.
So they're saying max bet then?
Basically. They're saying place your bets on the 3 reels, not on a single one is what they say.
Yeah, they're not saying just all cross.
Right.
Yeah.
And it costs more money. I mean, that's still the bottom line. I mean, you're going to lose more, too. There's no guarantee.
Yeah.
But the claims are this is how you won't lose your ass, is what they're saying. Yeah. I'll do one more here, and then we'll get to our prize giveaway, and we'll finish it up. But same thing. Consider spreading out your bets over time. The excitement of walking into the casino floor can make it tempting to swing for the fences with a big bet. However, experts say you're better off holding back from dropping too much of your budget right off the bat. Just kind of sprinkle it around. Best strategy you can use in the slot machine is making smaller bets, such as 50 cents instead of $1.50, and a slower pace. They say this may not sound like the most fun way to play in the world, but it's the best way to not risk a crazy amount of money and not lose that much. They say, remember that you are risking money on every spin, so think twice before playing in the more expensive machines.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, there's machines you can play $100 a spin.
Oh, I know, absolutely. But those are the ones that your buddy plays that he won a bunch of money off of?
Yeah. I mean, but he also loses a lot, too. I mean, that's the whole thing. I still go with its luck. If it's going to come out, it's going to come out.
Yeah, it's all relative.
Absolutely.
You can play penny slots, and you can, for $20, you can spend a whole day there.
And that's the
but you're
premise
not going to win much. If you do win, even if you do win, you're not going to win much.
But a lot of people, that's the premise behind it, that I can have a day, of enjoyment and not spend a lot of money.
And that's exactly the way I always look at it.
Yeah.
I've always looked at sitting down at a slot machine. Whatever money I have, I'm going to lose.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have fun.
And that's a great way to look at it.
Right, at the time.
Yeah, but most people don't do it who gamble a lot. And the same thing with the horse track. You go to a horse, the 10 races, you could bet $2 a race. $20. My dad used to do it. And he loved it. He loved watching the horses. He lost $20. That was it.
Well, according to experts, there's 4 more things that they say can help you so you don't lose your ass on the slot machines. But I think it's time we give away some tickets to go see Alice in Chains.
Yeah, and I think the number one way is make somebody pay for your bets. That's always a great way to lose your ass.
Do that. Find somebody to cover your bets for you.
Perfect.
That's a great way.
877-927-6969.
We're going to cover your way to an Alice in Chains and Breaking Benjamin show. How's that sound?
Awesome.
Alice in Chains. There it is. You're going to win a pair of tickets to see Alice in Chains and Breaking Benjamin with special guest Bush. Holy crap. How about that, huh? 3 shows in one. Saturday, October 1st, I Think Financial Amphitheater. The only problem is you've got to be the first one in. Well, I'll tell you what. Just get lined up right now, 877-927-6969, because the first one may not win. We're going to play a little game we call He Said, She Said, and that's where I'm going to read you a quote, and you've got to guess whether Greek said it or Franny said it. It's that simple. Call us right now, 877-927-6969. I'm going to line some people up, and we'll get the contest going.
Great job, Jimmy. Thanks for your help. You guys make it happen. 877-927-6969. Football season is here before you know it, and next Thursday is the kickoff, September 8th. Franny and I will be at Strike Cigar Lounge, downtown Boca. Stop by. $200 gift card to New York Prime. Grand prize is the 70-inch TV.
Sweet.
Flat screen. And we're working on one more thing. So there's one more thing we're working on, and we're going to try to make it happen for you guys. So stop by.
It'll be a good time. It's nice to be out and about and get to see your faces. But I also do want to give you a heads up. We talked about this last week. It did launch. If you have not heard of this, iHeartRadio just launched its first of its kind. It's crazy. I went on it and I looked at it, and I am not a gamer, but it is so insane. So it is the state-of-the-art, always-on entertainment space where music and gaming collide. So you can experience concerts, events from your favorite artists and podcasters in this totally new way with iHeartLand. So it's now available in Fortnite. iHeartLand and Fortnite have partnered up. How crazy it is, right?
Yeah.
So iHeartLand is a place where you can go to see your favorite artists perform while hanging out with your friends. There's so much to do even when there is no show going on. In Fortnite, there are mini games where you can race cars or jump through parkour challenges. iHeartLand is free and easy to visit. So if you've never played Fortnite, you can go to iHeartRadio.com/Fortnite and you can get started today. So, I mean, it's we work for such an incredible company, and they are always on that, like the next best thing. And yeah, as G-Man mentioned, cutting edge iHeartRadio. So that's our latest thing, the metaverse.
Never know what's coming at you.
Yes.
Jimmy, are we ready for our people?
Yes, we are. We are starting with Jeff. Jeff, welcome to the Penthouse.
Afternoon, Penthouse.
What's going on, pal?
Thanks, Jeff, for listening to Real Radio.
What do you think of that Greek kid?
Oh, Jesus.
Get right to it.
Right to it. That guy's a gem.
There you go. That's how you do it right there.
What are you
Kiss
doing
his
later,
ass.
Jeff? You want to have dinner with me?
Yeah. Hold on, I got to get you ding.
Ding.
All right, Jeff, we're going to play a little game called He Said, She Said for these tickets to see Alice in Chains and Breaking Benjamin with special guest Bush. 3-band show. How about that, huh? I'm going to read you a quote. You got to let us know whether Greek said it or Franny said it, all right?
Gotcha.
All right, here's your quote, and I think this is a new one. I don't think we've used this one yet. It's a long one, so hang in there, and I'll read it twice. So as long as it fits in the hole, it can be as big as a bucket, right? I'm going to read that again to you. So as long as it fits in the hole, it can be as big as a bucket, right? Did Greek say that, or did Franny say that?
I got to lean with Greek today.
Sorry, Franny is the one that seems, has to do with size.
Size queen.
Size queen, and this is what that sounded like.
So as long as it fits in the hole, it can be as big as a bucket, right?
Right?
Right? Greek's not sending me to Vegas, right?
Not quite sure what it was. Probably a fish,
Yeah.
right? But it fits in a bucket. I don't know. All right. Sorry about that, Jeff. Next up, we have Croup. Croup, welcome to the Penthouse.
Good to be here.
Great to have you, Croup. How long you been listening to Real Radio?
Oh, a good 10 plus years.
Oh, 10 years. What do you think of that Greek kid?
One word sums up the Greek. And
boy.
that's heart. He's got a heart.
He does.
There you go.
He does.
That's putting some good karma out there for you. All right, buddy. We're going to play a little game called He Said, She Said. I'm going to read you a quote. You got to let us know whether Greek said it or Franny said it, okay?
You got it.
What's going on over there? Do I have to separate you two?
I just mouthed like a salmon.
A heart like a salmon.
And then he came after me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well.
He took his headphones off and came after me.
All right. Here we go, Croup. Here is your quote. Give me the big O, baby. I'm going to read that again. Give me the big O, baby. Did Greek say that, or did Franny say that?
Oh, man. It sounds like it came out of Greek.
Well,
Nice
if that's your
job.
guess, and you are guessing correctly, because Greek is the one that wants you to give him the big O.
Give me the big O, baby.
Give me the big O, baby.
Are you talking about Oregon or?
It's a basketball term.
The big O.
The big O.
Oscar Robinson. The big O, baby.
Okay.
That's what he was called.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Right. Anybody buying that?
Nope.
Anybody?
Bueller?
All right. Croup, I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to get back with you here in a couple minutes. We'll get you set up with those tickets. Okay, pal?
All right, Jimmy. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you,
Congrats.
Thank you. Thanks for calling. Thanks for being part of the show all the time.
Look for you
And,
at the concert, bro.
Yeah. He'll be there.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
Alice in Chains action. You like
Keep
that?
going
With
down
Bush
that road.
Yeah. Breaking Benjamin's his favorite.
Yeah, of course.
And
It's
Bush.
all-time favorite.
Yeah. Like Gavin Rossdale,
Bush,
he's
yeah.
dreamy. He is.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like what he did to Gwen Stefani, but other than that, dreamboat.
What do you do,
He
cheat on
cheated
him?
with like the nanny, right?
I don't know.
I think, years ago. I mean,
I thought she cheated on him.
No, he cheated on her.
Didn't she find the country store?
Well, after the fact, they met on The Voice, and now they're married. Her and Blake Shelton.
Oh, so she's happier, probably.
Yeah.
So he screwed her, and then she met him.
Exactly.
Right.
See, and it all worked out.
Everybody's
so it's a
happy.
good thing that he cheated on her.
Well, I guess if you
Right?
want to look at it that way.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Greek logic 101. There it is.
Yes.
You want to give me some more tips?
Sure.
What?
Let's get you some tips.
Wow.
So they say a lot of people have their favorite
Just a tip.
machine.
Yeah.
Just it, yeah. So they say pick one type of machine. We're talking about slot machines. According to experts, this is what they claim, and these are people who, I guess, some win money off of slot machines. 7 tips on playing the slot machines without losing it all. They said that there are a few ways to ensure you're getting the most out of the game of chance. So I'm not going to go through all 7 because some are ridiculous, but we will go to the next one. They say pick one type of machine and learn it well.
Ooh.
I know a lot of people like, what is it, that Wheel of Fortune one?
Yes.
Yeah, but they're like, it's a common misconception that all slot machines run the same game. If you're looking to walk away with more than you come to play with, consider learning about where you're putting your money and how your risk is affected. They said if you're in a casino with many slot machines, you'll probably see that games are always different. The games are designed to keep you off guard and not focused on the strategy. So I guess there's a little bit of strategy. Because of this, the best plan of action is to always watch the payouts for each game and always know what the jackpot is as well, too. They say keep in mind, depending on what your floor roaming strategy is, if you are playing a single game, then it is a good idea to visit the different games in the casino and see how the payouts are different. If you're playing more than one game, keep track of your payouts for other games. They say it's better so you know what you can and cannot get. So
some of the slot machines that are progressive are good because you see that, it keeps going and going and going. You can get a huge payout.
Mm-hmm.
Like roulette, when you play roulette, they have a board and they show you what numbers. Not that it means anything, but with and even lottery tickets, you could check sometimes like certain numbers. But I think with slot machines, they're not going to do it. But I don't think there's a way you could tell when's the last time it hit, like for a big payoff.
Yeah. Yep. Some of these are kind of like, yeah, duh. Don't get too caught up in the moment. Gambling of any kind can spike excitement, create a major rush. You know that, G-Man, which is part of the draw for a lot of people who show up to this casino.
Yeah.
They said, but the best gamblers always know it's more important to keep your wits about you every time you let the reels spin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they don't let it. They say a common misconception is that you'll win big if you play the slots. In reality, the odds are always against you, they say.
It's the number one moneymaker for them because there's so many and so many people play.
Yep. They say the best way to play slots is to keep your wits and not let your emotions get the best of you when you play those. I think this one's a no-brainer as well, too. It's always best to quit while you're ahead. A lot of people don't know how to do that either.
Yeah. No, that's the hardest thing. That's hard.
It is because you just want to keep it going, right?
Well, anytime you can leave a casino up, it's a win, but people can't because a lot of times people are there. In Florida, it's different, obviously, because we're local. But anywhere you're local, but you're on a trip, it's hard because you're there the next day, the next night. You go, I want to go back. I can get hot again. You end up giving it back. You just do.
Or you get the mentality that, I'm playing with house money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you've got that mentality, then you're just going to give it right back. Guaranteed. You're gonna give it back and then probably more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's so many rules, but you have to have discipline. Like I had a buddy of mine used to do thirds. He would put a third in the safe, a third he would gamble, and a third he'd go out to dinner with his wife. Of whatever he won. Now, if he didn't win, obviously he didn't have anything.
Yeah.
But that was his rule. And he didn't touch the money that he went into the safe until he left. That was it.
Not
it
a bad
could be
rule.
it could be $100, $10.
Yeah.
But he didn't. But then he gambled the third, and then he went out to dinner with his wife or a show with the other third. But it's great if it wins, and if it doesn't.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But it's just hard because you're there and you want to keep winning. You think if I could win, I could do it. Like I learned the hard way. The last time I won a big race, Jimmy can testify this, I was going to bet the next race. Remember I didn't? I said, I'm not going to bet it. And it was the second.
Right, and it won.
It won, but I said, I'm not going to give it back. Because every time you give it back. And it ended up hurting me because it was another long shot.
Yeah, and it was a long shot, too. Yeah, it would have been another big one because the one you hit was a long shot.
Yeah, and I always said, I'll hit one, and then I bet the next 2-3 races, and I lose. I'm like, you know what? Let me just stop the one time.
Sure.
And one time I stopped, it was back-to-back long shots. So it's just, you got to have it.
It's just another way that Greek gets screwed.
No. I didn't get screwed. I acted mature, and it ended up, it didn't cost me anything. It was still a great time.
Well, and that's the thing, right? It didn't cost you any more money. So that's and you still don't even, I don't know, it's still, even though it won, would you guarantee that you would have put the money on that horse? You know, I mean, it's sort of a tough call with that.
I would have, because it was like, remember, 70-1. I just hit a 70-1 shot. So I would have just been, even if you bet $10.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let me just try it. But I said, oh, you know what? I'm not going to do this because then I'm going to keep losing. And then whatever you win, you don't even have.
Then you end up giving it back.
Yeah. So I think with gambling, the biggest thing is when you're ahead, leave and try to bet with money like Jimmy says he does. He has the money and he's going to say, this is what I'm going to lose. It's fun.
That's it. Yeah.
It's fun money.
Yep.
And that's it.
And that's the way I've always done it. And I was fortunate enough the one time that I mentioned that I hit a slot machine. I had a $20 slot machine in Atlantic City once. And you know what? I hit for $1,200. Guy came out with the W-2 form or whatever, W-4 form, whatever it is. You got enough having to sign, pay taxes on it. Paid the taxes right away. I hit the slot, a couple more times after that, but I pretty much cashed out, a little over $1,000.
That's great.
Something like that. But you've got to walk away.
No, it sucks if you win and you give it back.
And that's a big win. Like yours was a big win for you. That's a big win for me, right?
Sure.
Because that's the perspective for me. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's $1,000 for anybody. Some people
on
is
$20.
Nothing. I mean, that's nothing.
But on $20 is huge. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
That's a great win. I take that every day. It is the Penthouse. I hope you take us every day, and because we want to give it to you. So I hope you take it.
Hope you take us every day because we want to give it to you.
Oh, okay.
That's nothing new.
$11.59.
Yeah.
See if that came out clean.
Save that.
We play a game around here. It's called He Said, She Said. And if you want to know where I get them from, it's moments like that.
We're going to come back with some salami and cheese and some fun facts. Bon à toi. We'll be back.
The bad news, the brain isn't all that great at hearing stuff and remembering it. The good news, you can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 92.1.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly clouded and mostly sunny as we move through this Tuesday. It's going to be hot and humid out there as well. Highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits when you factor in the humidity. Some scattered showers and storms could still move across the area today, but some drier air limits the rain chance during the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. The hottest summer deals are at Mattress Firm. Shop the best sale of the year and save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Plus, you'll even get a $300 instant gift, good towards sleep accessories.
Hey, it's Greek for Strike Cigar Lounge, home of Greek Cigar Lounge 2022. Upscale cigar lounge, downtown Boca Raton. A humidor with over 500 cigars to choose from. Stop into the lounge or the patio to enjoy a perfect atmosphere with friends. Handmade cocktails, premier liquors, great place to enjoy friends or any sporting event. It's Greek Cigar Lounge 2022, and Strike Cigar Lounge is the home. Puff, puff, baby. Strike Cigar Lounge. Get there today. Peace.
It's another hurricane season, and right about now, residents are busy fortifying their nests against damage. This year, they're preparing with flood insurance. They've learned it's the extra layer of protection that prevents them from paying out of pocket or pouch for costly repairs. You too should trust your instincts this season. Get flood insurance and protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov.
Come on, we're going to be late to the cookout.
I was just packing up my famous mac and cheese.
I hope you packed the Pepto, too.
Huh?
Pepto-Bismol provides fast relief from heartburn and indigestion. You know, that uncomfortable feeling after you eat too much. And after the deviled eggs, baked beans, and barbecue ribs, you're going to need it.
Barbecue ribs? I should probably pack an extra shirt, too.
Good call.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Pepto-Bismol. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Are you tired of being tracked online? There's a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with the push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
If you were involved in an accident that was no fault of your own here in Palm Beach County, then you need to look up palmbeachcrash.com right now. Accidents aren't fun, and neither is chasing down what you are owed. So if you need cash for your crash, tell us what happened. Gordon and Partners, 833-913-3733, or online at palmbeachcrash.com, 833-913-3733, palmbeachcrash.com.
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month. with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. If you're not shopping at Glass Chamber, can you really consider yourself a smoker? With the latest and greatest in the industry, why wouldn't you? Now 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
This is WZZR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you are back in the Penthouse on a terrific Tuesday. What is going on? This is Franny. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether you're listening on that FM dial 92.1, 101.7, or that absolutely free iHeartRadio app. And if you're on that app, that is one of my favorite ways to hear your voice, is that talkback feature. You just got to search for Real Radio 921. You're going to see that little microphone icon, and you can record us a voicemail, and we are absolutely loving them. And then this guy to my left, the best producer ever, he'll play them for you. Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy.
Hello and good afternoon.
Yes, and we do have the best audience. Thank you so much, because a lot of times when we play He Said, She Said, sometimes I don't remember why we said certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a couple people, because you do pay attention. Huge Ass, Donna, both were like, when I was saying it fits in a bucket, I was, I guess, the 7-Eleven when they were doing that Slurpee giveaway, which I don't think has happened yet, right? Oh, no, it's coming back. I talked about it last week or the week before, where they're doing where you bring any kind of cup with you and they'll fill it up.
Any size. Right,
any
right,
size,
right.
yeah. So I guess that's why I was talking about it fits in a bucket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was fairly new. So yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
It was. So I got to see when
that's
they're
right.
doing
That's right.
it.
If it can fit in a bucket, yep. That's right.
So you guys are so smart. Thank you so much for always paying attention. Now speaking of,
you better have it.
Somebody needs to. Somebody needs to, right? Well, you want to do some fun facts?
Yeah, let's get into some fun facts.
Sounds good to me.
It's Fanny's Fun Facts. So what do we got today? What's the category today?
The category is, because today's National Beach Day, so I think we should pack up and go to the beach. How about
nice.
that? Yes.
You never, ever get an argue with me from that.
Yeah, it is National
Ever.
Beach Day. It is my favorite red wine. It's also International Cabernet Sauvignon Day, if you like Cabernet Sauvignon.
Ooh.
Yes.
Well, I got a story that's going to go right along with that,
I
too.
love it. Oh, G-Man, you know how much he loves marshmallows. It's National Toasted Marshmallow Day.
Ooh, how about that? Huh?
But
He likes marshmallows?
He does.
I didn't know that.
Well, you miss it. Every time Nutter's here filling in for you, they're always going to have like a marshmallow toasting date day or something.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
You and the marshmallows.
Well, I would.
Yeah, I like
and I'm not
marshmallows.
here.
Yeah. So let's do some beach stuff, because it's National Beach Day.
Oh, wheelie. Let's go to the beach.
Yeah, wheelie.
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 It really is.
Wheelie. Awesome.
So
Mike Tyson.
we're going to go all the way to Australia for this fact.
Gotcha, kangaroos.
Australia has over 10,000 beaches. They say you could visit a different beach every day for 27 years and you still would not have seen them all.
Yeah. Well, that's basically an island.
Yeah, it's pretty damn cool, though. They also claim here it's National Beach Day, that when standing on the beach and looking out toward the horizon, you are only able to see about 3 miles of the ocean, and that's due to the curve of the earth. So you can't see past 3 miles. They say it's about that. Yeah. I wasn't aware of this. According to National Geographic, there are 4 types of beaches: mainland, barrier, spit, and pocket beaches. Yep.
All right.
We got beach fun
I
facts.
didn't realize that they were broken down like
Yeah.
that.
They said the tallest sandcastle ever was unveiled January 5th, 2019 in Germany, too, which is interesting.
It's a statue of Greek.
It measured 57 feet and 11 inches tall.
Mingada.
That is a big ass sandcastle.
Damn. You ain't kidding.
We get our really cool Sandy the Christmas tree here.
Yeah. Oh, I love that every year.
But she's not 57 feet.
No.
That's insane. Yep. They say the longest beach in the world. Do you want to guess where it is?
I would guess it was someplace in the
Long Beach Island?
Long Beach Island.
Long Island?
Long Island. I'm going to go with California, San Diego.
No. Do you want to guess? In the world.
In
the world.
Oh, Costa Rica?
I don't know.
You're
Australia?
getting closer.
Bora Bora?
You're getting closer. It's in Brazil.
I knew it.
It's called Praia de Cocino Beach. Or
Iran?
Casino.
The whole country's a beach.
Praia do Casino Beach, I think.
Sounds sexy.
And it is a big ass beach. So it is about a little over, it's almost 132 miles long.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They did it in kilometers. I had to check. I had to see how much that was. They also say as well, too, black sand, like the type that can be found in beaches in Santorini and Iceland, comes from eroded volcanic material. That includes, rocks,
Hawaii.
lava. Hawaii has them as well, too. Doesn't California have some black sand beaches?
Not that I know.
No?
But I'm not that familiar with black sand beaches.
Okay.
It's
I
pretty
have heard of
cool
them.
if you got a pedicure.
Why?
It makes your feet look good. You know, stepping on the black sand. Probably cool.
Okay.
Nope.
I like lemon in my water.
Interesting. This is an interesting stat. About 27% of beachgoers don't ever set a foot in the water.
I've heard that.
I believe that.
Yep,
Yeah.
I've heard that.
They just like to stay on land.
Get tan.
Of course.
Well, and the water's cold in a lot of places, too. So
Yeah.
they'll go to the beach, and it's nice to go there, but the water itself could be ice cold.
Yeah. Because I was so used to the beaches here, I was very surprised when I went to San Diego how cold the water was over there. But
Yeah,
the
that
beaches are nice.
surprised me. I didn't realize that the water, the ocean, Pacific Ocean was so cold.
And I was there in
on the
July.
West Coast,
So I
yeah.
was there.
Really?
I was there summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said, well, that's why you see a lot of people that are in the water in wetsuits, even if they're not surfing.
You do.
Yep. In 2008, an entire beach was stolen in Jamaica. An entire beach.
So
They said over
Explain.
over 500 truckloads of sand was taken from the shore, which remains missing to this very day. We don't know.
Somebody just took the sand.
500 truckloads.
In the middle of the night.
Maybe they used it to bring to Germany to build that sandcastle.
That's it. See, that was it.
In the middle of the night, they took the sand.
Yeah, an entire beach was stolen in Jamaica in 2008. That is crazy, right? Yeah, I don't know. They also say as well here, if you dig up seashells from an inch or more under the surface of the sand, it could be the first time it has seen the sun in millions of years.
Oh, so that's a nice thing.
Isn't that interesting?
How deep?
What did I say?
An inch.
From an inch or more under the surface. So yeah, an inch or more. It could be the first time that seashell has ever seen the sun in a million years.
Damn.
So make it easy on them, like cover their eyes a little. Oh, you're killing me, like Vegas, 5 in the morning.
Make sure you put some sunscreen on it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
This is cool too. And if you ever want to go to the Maldives, they say that they actually have a remarkable glowing blue tide at night. And I wonder if it's from the bioluminescent bay, like those little organisms. I'm very excited. Right. I had to think of it, but I'm going to Puerto Rico in a couple weeks. Don't go. You are? You know I am.
I was going to say anything. You're going away again?
See? and they
Why
have,
are we yelling?
I know. And they have a couple of places where you can go. There's one island off of Puerto Rico called Vieques where you can go, and they have a military base, but they've actually turned it into a really nice place where you can go and hang out and resort, and they have hotels. It used to not be like that. And then there's a place called Fajardo as well that has a bioluminescent bay where you go kayaking at night, and you just get in the water, Jimmy, and your whole your body just lights up because you have all these little organisms around you, and it looks like you're in a black light swimming.
That's got to be cool.
It's super cool.
Are you going to do that when you go?
Yeah, I've done it before. But my husband hasn't gone.
That's cool.
That'd be great to
Take
have
some pictures.
sex like that. But it would. I don't know. Just for some reason it comes to mind.
Yeah, but then like you guys don't have to worry as much as women do. Like I don't know those organisms. Like I don't know.
You don't want that up there.
No, and other weird things.
Or a guy too. I mean, they can get into places.
True.
Yeah.
Everybody has holes, and that's all right. Those are your fun facts. Those are your fun facts about the beach. I'll leave it there.
That is a fun fact. It's above my pay grade.
Uh-huh.
It is But I am willing to get paid for that, by the way. If anyone wants to call in, 877
What are you going to get paid for?
He doesn't know.
It doesn't matter. We're just trying to get a payday.
Okay.
He just wants to be heard.
Okay.
I'm going to Red Hot Chili Peppers tonight with a water with lemon.
Oh, fun.
It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back. Jimmy's going to tell you about why people are treating themselves a little bit more lately in the Penthouse. People.
Rover's Morning Glory.
A Little League pitcher was upset when he accidentally threw a pitch and hit the batter in the head, so he started crying. The batter himself showed good sportsmanship, came out, hugged the pitcher. You like this?
This is the worst video I've seen all week, Rover. Seriously, that kid should have charged the mound. You gotta be like a shark. When there's blood in the water, what do? You attack. You should have attacked that kid.
It's kill or be killed?
Exactly. You get nowhere in life hugging it out.
Rover's Morning Glory.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through this Tuesday. It's going to be hot and humid out there as well. Highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits when you factor in the humidity. Some scattered showers and storms could still move across the area today, but some drier air limits the rain chance during the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Florida Power and Light.
Your family can get a lot done when you work together, like saving more than $30 a month on your energy bill with the FPL Energy Manager. Find easy ways to save. Go to FPL.com/take control.
What the Florida is brought to you by Knox & Dunn, strong and true Florida rum. Flavor straight from the barrel, nothing added. Try it today.
Man, I slept.
New ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care?
But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it. Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage.
From ugh
to woo!
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Are you tired of being tracked online? There's a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with the push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
Identity theft shows no sign of slowing down. In fact, more than $14 billion stolen last year. That's a criminal success story and a wake-up call. It can be dangerously easy to steal your identity. LifeLock by Norton makes it easy to help protect yourself. If you become a victim, LifeLock will work to fix it. No one can prevent identity theft, but everyone can save 25% on their first year of protection with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. LifeLock.com, promo code BECK.
Are you kidding me? Gas prices are up again? Somebody has to do something.
Well, someone did. That's why I use Upside.
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app that pays you back real money for every gallon of gas or diesel you buy. I just earned 25 cents back on every gallon of this tank.
So the Upside app is free and you actually get cash back every time you use it? No strings attached?
Yep, it's awesome. Check it out. It only takes a couple of minutes to sign up.
Instead of just watching your dollars go into your tank, start putting money back into your wallet with the free app from Upside. With the price of gas today, it's big news and big money. To cash out of your Upside cash, just transfer it to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card. Upside users have already earned over $200 million. Now it's your turn. Download the free Upside app and get cash back on every gallon of gas. Use promo code RADIO36 for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. That's code RADIO36. Use code RADIO36 for an extra 25 cents per gallon back in your first fill-up. Cashback's not available in gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Heard of the job? Dial pound 529 on your cell. Pound law, that's all.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
Man, I slept.
New ZQuil Pure Z's restorative herbal sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZQuil Pure Z's restorative herbal sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
If you're heading out along 95, things looking good, right up to speed on the Belvedere Curve in West Palm. But we do have some issues on the Turnpike. There's a few crashes. Most of those are off to the shoulder, but one is blocking a right lane. This is southbound Turnpike, just on the north side of Boynton Beach Boulevard. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4. The brand new Galaxy Z Flip 4 is here. Capture hands-free content from every angle with Flex Mode. The sleek foldable design lets you make your device conveniently compact. Visit Samsung.com to order your Galaxy Z Flip 4 today.
The Stuff They Don't Want You to Know podcast delves into popular culture's most persistent mysteries. Now, there's something else that the guys at Stuff They Don't Want You to Know want you to know. They've got a new book coming out. Packed with illustrations, the Stuff They Don't Want You to Know book is written in the same smart, conversational
Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
If you like listening to us, and we hope you do every day to try to put a smile on your face and entertain you like looking at us, maybe a little bit more. Go to our website, go to Real TV, and it is sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach, and football is back this Saturday. College football. Get over to Monroe's, watch a game. Gators are playing, Ohio State's playing, Alabama's playing, Georgia's playing. Watch the game with a beautiful lady, and if your team doesn't win, you'll still feel like a winner. Monroe's of Palm Beach, open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hello, happy Tuesday.
Well, 2/3 of Americans claim they have adopted a seize the moment mindset ever since the onset of the pandemic. A poll was taken of 2,000 Americans ages 21 and over. That's important because of what we get into in a minute. Also concluded that 64% are living more in the moment, while 74% are more focused on the future compared to pre-pandemic times. In fact, the pandemic shifted their mindset so much that now 62% of respondents reported that they treat themselves more than ever before. Do you treat yourself more now, Greek,
No.
than before the pandemic?
I would say less now.
Less now? How about you, Franny?
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
No, okay.
I did a
Yeah.
lot before.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely did. You definitely did. And you cut back.
Tremendous.
But I have too, because now I'm a homeowner and stuff like that. I don't have these extra funds like I used to, and I have a lot of bills racking up. So I can't. I wish I could.
Yeah, I think we have to, but that's more because of monetary than it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of the aspect of just the prospect of life.
Mhm.
On average, people reward themselves 6 times per month. But answers were divided on what exactly qualified as pampered treatment, and that's what I was wondering, right? When they said something like this, I mean, what do you call it? We'll get into a little bit of it. 32% defined it as something enjoyable. 24% said they considered the fun factor of whatever the treat is, enjoying quote unquote me time, cracking open a favorite drink, including in some online shopping. Were always participants to treat themselves. So these are, different ways that people are considering what they call treating themselves. For $83, the average cost of a treat is, somewhere around that ballpark. Again, that's so hard to define on what it is. That reward should be exceptional, although 74% of people admitted the higher cost doesn't equal more happiness. Food, 43%, clothing, 35%, experiences, 31%, top the list of ways people treated themselves. But for people opting a little less costly way, let loose, 26% said that they would indulge in their favorite wine. And that's where the alcohol comes in, because wine seemed to increase the popularity, seems to have increased in popularity post-pandemic, with 62% of participants admitting they enjoyed wine more now than 3 years ago. 62% enjoy wine more now than 2 years ago. 3 years ago, I'm sorry. And 74% said they're more likely to crack open a bottle on a weekday. So apparently that is a go-to as a treat, is wine, apparently, according to this.
Yeah, I would assume that would have to do a lot with COVID, people being home, obviously.
Well, that's what it was. It was all about, centered around the pandemic. And that's, when I say that, that's the time frame that they're going by. So, yes. So, so that poses a question, Franny.
Yes.
If you were to be able to treat yourself or pamper yourself or give yourself a little something extra, give yourself an $83. Apparently, that's the average cost of a treat. What would it be? What would your go-to treat be? Bottle of wine?
Yeah,
Penny
bottle.
Manny?
I could actually, Panny Matty, or Panny Matty.
Medi Petty. Panny Matty?
Do you have penny money around the house?
Do you have
a Medi Petty. You got me saying Panny Matty.
Medi panties?
I do actually need to go bra and underwear shopping. I should do that very soon.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
It's about that time. Yeah, thank you for Panty Medi shopping. But
I'm a little busy this afternoon, but tomorrow I'm open.
I try to keep up with getting my hair, but even that, the last time I got my hair done was last week, but it had been 9 weeks in between because it was just one of those things. Just the funds weren't there and the time wasn't there, and even the girl, because I normally go every 4 to 6 weeks, so she was just like, "Where have you been?" I was just like, "It just hasn't happened." But I like to do something like that. And we're talking about on the lower end, right? Like, obviously, if you could ultimately self-care, take care, vacation would be it, right?
Yeah.
But I think food, have myself a nice meal. Like, that's ultimately what I enjoy doing, having a nice meal, whether I go out and get it or I pick up a really nice cut of meat and I make it at home or whatever it is, and a bottle of wine. But for $83, send me over to Trader Joe's. They got great inexpensive wine. I get my wines for like $10 there. I can get 8 bottles of wine. eight bottles of wine and be happy.
And would you consider that a treat, though?
Yeah, absolutely.
You would?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Greek, what's a treat to you?
I would probably say a box of cigars, Vegafinas. They're about $100. I mean, I know we said 83, but that would be a treat.
Oh yeah. No. I mean, they're saying that that's the average cost of a treat, but so we're not limited at that dollar amount.
Okay.
But I mean, what do you consider a treat?
A
Something
box
that
of
you
cigars.
don't do on the everyday.
Yeah, a box of cigars.
Box of cigars?
I buy individual ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I bought a box, they're like $105.
I mean, a massage is nice, and I guess it's been a long time since I've had one of those, but it's never top of mind. When I think about it and I go, and I'm like, ooh, why don't I do this more often? But I don't really like think about it. What about you?
Yeah, what about you?
Going out to dinner. That's a treat for us, as far as I'm concerned. Because then it's right there in the, like that lower level, right? You know what I mean? Because I can go with you, Franny, where you say, well, if the price doesn't matter, well, then, yeah, I would, a great treat would be going on a vacation or something like that. But since I guess you got to kind of limit it to calling it a quote-unquote treat, then, yeah, going out to a dinner, nice dinner, that's a great little treat for us. That's not something that we get to do very often, and when we do, we usually got a gift card from somebody.
You guys let us know, too. Keep it going. What is a treat that you guys like to do for yourself or maybe somebody in your life and say, hey, could be going to a concert.
Cereal for dinner.
There you go.
Yeah, that could be something like that. That could be a treat. 877-927-6969. Going to come back with a trifecta. And Franny's going to talk about a situation with one of her friends where they might have got their Winnie the Pooh stuck. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Got it stuck where?
I don't even know. I don't even know how to compare my story to Winnie the Pooh getting things stuck. I have no idea.
I'll explain to you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, great. Thank you.
We're still your at work station, even if your work happens to be on the kitchen table. Bed. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
Hey, this is Lincoln Kennedy, 3-time Pro Bowler. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Blindster.com.
The world's #2 golfer is defecting from the PGA Tour. The LIV Golf Series announcing Cameron Smith is joining the Saudi-backed Rebel Circuit. Preston Williams and Lynn Bowden are the odd men out in the Dolphins' stacked receiver room. The veterans were among the players caught in the last round of cuts today. And the Marlins continue their homestand tonight against Tampa Bay. Miami's now dropped 2 in a row and 4 of their last 5 games. I'm Scott Davidson.
Want to save 50% on new blinds? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Visit Blindster through September 8 to save 50% off any order during their Labor Day sale. Blindster.com.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through this Tuesday. It's going to be hot and humid out there as well. Highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits when you factor in the humidity. Some scattered showers and storms could still move across the area today, but some drier air limits the rain chance during the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. The hottest summer deals are at Mattress Firm. Shop the best sale of the year and save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Plus, you'll even get a $300 instant gift, good towards sleep accessories.
Man, I slept.
New ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure what to do, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just telling you the truth. Repos are up 300%. What's that mean? That means there'll be a flood of repossessions in the market at the auctions. It's going to bring down the value of your car. I've been telling you guys, the value of your car is shrinking every day right now. And if you want to sell it for the most money there is, go to GiveMeTheVin.com, America's best car buyer, and catch the tail end of this high market that we have.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Hi, this is Earl Ron, president of New South Window. New South offers volume discounts for homeowners. The more you buy, the more you save. Our discounts start at the fourth window, and from there, the savings grow. New South can do this because we own our factory, and that's the power of Factory Direct. Visit us at newsouthwindow.com.
It can happen easily. A few drinks become a few too many. It's time to go, and you think of calling for a ride home. Now, what's the worst that can happen? You get pulled over, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Ask Sherwin-Williams during the Endless Summer Sale, August 26th through September 5th, and get 30% off paints and stains with prices starting at $29.39. That means 30% off our most popular color family, blue. Psychologists have found it to be soothing and relaxing, which makes it especially great for bedrooms and bathrooms. And of course, 30% off all of our other colors. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Do you think it's okay to drive stoned? The truth is your reaction times slow way down when you're high. You not only put yourself in danger, but everyone around you. Stop kidding yourself. If you've been using marijuana in any form, do not get behind the wheel. If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high, get a DUI. Paid for by NHTSA.
Man, I slept.
New ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GREAT for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GREAT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GREAT for 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Things are running smoothly again along the turnpike. Had a crash that was blocking a lane in the Boynton area. That has now reopened, so we should be good to go. Definitely good to go along the 95 right now. Accident-free, 15 minutes southern to PGA. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4. The brand new Galaxy Z Flip 4 is here. Samsung.com to order your Galaxy Z Flip 4 today.
This is Real One. Talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
You're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. It is a very good Tuesday, and I hope you guys are enjoying yourself and get ready tonight for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. If we give you tickets, please call us tomorrow and let us know. Enjoy the show. Have a good time down at Hard Rock. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hello, hello. What's up?
And it is time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
College football is back, and there was a gentleman who put $100,000 yesterday on Roll Tide, Alabama at 2-1 to win it all. We'll see what happens with that. We will not know until January, but he did bet $100,000. And the casino so far reporting the betting is very brisk. And a lot of guys are betting on Alabama and Ohio State to win it all. Ohio State plays this Saturday night against Notre Dame, and they're laying 17 points. And the champs, Georgia Bulldogs, they play Saturday at 3:30, and they're laying 17 points against Oregon. Wow. 2 huge spreads in those big, big games. College football is back. The Gators will be playing this week. They're playing Utah at 7 p.m. 4 p.m. is the pregame, but college football is back. Baker Mayfield was traded to the Carolina Panthers, and guess what? First week of the year, he's playing his old pals, the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield has already said, I'm going to crush them, getting very jacked up. I don't really think that's good for him. He should have just went in there, played it quiet. Maybe now the Browns get a little bit more incentive. We will see in that game what happens. Baker's got a good chance to beat his team because the Browns quarterback, Deshaun Watson, is suspended. And Serena Williams last night played in the U.S. Open. Now she is 21-0 in first rounds. She won again last night, advanced to the second round. Crowd was jammed up. A lot of famous movie stars, sports stars, movie stars. The Vogue editor-in-chief was there. Everybody was there to, cheer on Serena. Hopefully she could win. And she did win, which was a great thing. A lot of experts said she looked the best they've seen her in about 6 or 7 months. And she looked really good. And her legs were moving very good, and they seemed like they said, you never know, she can make a run in this. Hopefully she will. I believe the second round is tomorrow, but I think her opponent is the woman that is ranked second in the world. That will be very difficult. And that is your trifecta, 3 or 4 today on a Fat Tuesday. Peace.
So I always love when you scour through your social media and you find something that's quite juicy and you're like, ooh, I want to delve into this and see a little bit more. It's just like sitting like, you're like, give me some popcorn because I want to watch everything unfold, especially the comments that come along with it. When people...
That's the better part.
Oh, that's
usually.
The best. Yeah. I'm just here for the comments. You always see that?
Yeah.
And more so when you put out your life, your personal life on there. And this is somebody who did this morning, and it's somebody that I know, and I was going through, and I was like, ooh, this is juicy, so let me check it out. So this person happened to post a couple pictures on their Facebook page. Right. And the pictures were pictures of their girlfriend. I'm going to probably say it's safe to say ex-girlfriend right now.
All right.
So there was 2 pictures of him.
So a dude puts up pictures of his girlfriend.
Yes.
On Facebook. Okay.
And like I said, I'm going to just take a shot and say, yep, maybe ex-girlfriend. And so along with it was basically making a comment that this person, I guess, the profile pictures that we saw were not for Facebook. They were for Tinder profile pictures. It was for, yeah.
So the dude found his girl on Tinder. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
This is getting juicy. Hold on. Let me get some popcorn.
And then
some music.
And then also in the comments, it made comments that on top of it as well, too, not only was it, but her profile pictures was her on his boat.
Wow.
And then one on, when she's a passenger in his truck. So she was probably just taking selfies or whatever while she's with him and then utilize those as her
on
profile
Tinder.
pictures.
You think she was maybe trying to get him jealous?
On Tinder. I don't know. So then, of course, you go to the comments and you're reading and whatever. And now he's like, the next post was looking for a new girlfriend. But then people come back because it's going to happen going, well, what were you doing going through Tinder?
The reference of Winnie the Pooh.
Yes. What were you doing there? That the fact that you found her there. And of course, it was more the girls asking.
Yeah.
What were you doing on Tinder? Not more so. The guys were like, screw that girl.
I know you're going to put this picture up for the girl?
No, I'm not.
Can I see it?
No.
Is she hot?
I know, right? No, she's single.
I wasn't going to even say that. I just want to know her horoscope.
Yeah, whatever. So that's the thing. And of course, his comeback is I just had a bad feeling. I had a bad feeling. That's why I went on there to see if I could find her or whatever.
And he found her.
And he did.
Maybe you should swipe and maybe they could get back.
Well, that's what he said. Yeah, maybe you can swipe right. Yeah. Swipe right, see what happens.
Like that song,
see if they
Pina
match
Colada.
you.
Pina Colada song. Remember that song when the guy said he was looking for somebody?
Yeah.
So maybe the same thing could happen.
But that's not how it works, though, because she would have to look at him and then also swipe right. She would be like, oh, crap, well, busted.
I think you're attractive. What are you doing later?
But it's not the first time. So I've heard people, I mentioned my girlfriend or my sister had signed up for dating apps a while ago, and it kind of turned her off seeing her ex-boyfriends on there, but they were exes.
Yeah.
But to actually find your significant other, and I do understand sometimes some people don't deactivate their accounts, maybe. Maybe they're like older pictures.
Yeah, they don't realize it.
Yeah, but this guy was like, "That's my boat, and that's my truck."
These are clearly pictures that were put up
Recently.
there while we were together.
Yeah, these are things. But
So who's worse?
I don't know. Like, is he being honest in the fact where he was just like, I had a bad feeling, so I wanted to see?
All right, let's assume not, because that is very far-fetched.
Yes.
I mean, seriously, that's far. Unless somebody gave him a tip.
Yeah.
You know, like hey, like one of his buddies that's single
I guess it
said,
could-
"Hey,
yeah.
I was going through, and
I think
you know,
she's
I
on it.
saw your curtain on it." But none of that was in the story. We're assuming.
No, this is all
we're making
assumptions.
things up to
Yes.
try to justify for him.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is, the only thing that we know is he was on Tinder looking through profiles and came across his current girlfriend.
Now, can you, and I don't know this, and I don't know if we know the answer because none of us are on Tinder, can you scope through Tinder without actually creating a profile yourself?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So then he would have to have a profile that was created as well.
Yeah, I don't think so.
In order to
because,
get on there.
A couple of my buddies have been trying to talk to me about getting on dating sites, and
Yeah.
they said that you have to have one to go on there.
I've done it. And I know that we're going to get a lot of crap for it. I've done it for the show to see
Yes.
what it is that's on there. And Bumble, I did it for Bumble. There was a couple of them that we've done so far. I did the OnlyFans. I created a profile so we could go on and look at what that is and some things like that. But
you
because
could go on,
otherwise, if you just go to Tinder and the first thing it wants you to do
Just sign
is
up.
to create a profile.
Sure.
There's no other way around.
Like, I've looked on Tinder from my friend, like he was next to me at a restaurant. He goes, this is Tinder, check it out. And he showed me through his phone, but I couldn't activate it through my phone.
Okay.
Well, because
I don't have
he's
an account.
swiping through, but it's under him.
That's
so,
right.
So when that sends the like or the unliked or whatever to the person, it's sending it from his profile. So anything that's done is through his. But
So what do we think? We think a bunch of phooey?
No, I don't know. I mean, maybe
I think they're both cheating.
maybe that's why they're meant to be.
Yeah.
They're going to get back with each other. Love is blind, and sometimes it works in mysterious ways. You never know where that triangle will lead you. The love triangle we're speaking about. 877-927-6969. If you have had anything like this, how would you feel? This comes up a lot, though, with people. I've heard this in the past when people just start dating. Like, they'll say to somebody, like, well, are you going to take your profile down?
Yeah, if they're
that's
just
different.
dating.
Yeah, that's a completely different scenario.
Sure.
If they haven't had the whole we're exclusive conversation and
Yeah.
you're still out there, then I don't think it's an issue. But yes, once you decide like this is the person I want to be with, then out of respect, absolutely you should take it down.
I can see even if you're still casually dating, you leave that profile there, whether Plenty of Fish or, Tinder or, any of them. Bumble or any of them. You're leaving it up there because, I don't know, you're not married.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the bottom line. You might be like, hey, I'm still looking. I don't know what to tell you.
I can see that, but clearly this person put pictures up after she was in a relationship.
And this guy's probably mad because he's on her boat and or in his truck. So he's probably like, yeah, you're
Well,
looking
I think
good.
there's more than that too, right?
Yeah,
Mad because you're on a dating website.
Yeah, of course. But it's also, I mean, if she's on a boat and it's a big, I don't know what kind of boat it is, but it's a big boat and she looks great. He might be like, you're trying to enhance yourself by using my toys. So who knows? Do you think that they'll get back together?
I don't know. I don't think so because I did look in the following post after that, like an hour or so later, was like looking for a new girlfriend. So that was the new post.
Oh, he wasn't happy.
Clearly.
No.
Clearly. Yeah.
Well, would you?
No.
No.
Who would
Franny?
be?
No.
No,
Not
why
at
would
all.
you-
No, of course
why-
not.
Why would you be happy if somebody was on Tinder that you're dating, and if you think that everything's okay? I mean, it would be like if you were out and somebody said, hey, your girl was here last night. She was asking about Joe. Like, why was she asking about Joe? It's my girlfriend. Yeah, it would suck. Definitely would. And finding out like that, I'm sure, is more harm, obviously. And then people know it's a little embarrassing. The whole schmeal and schmackle. It's not great. 877-927. If you got a situation like this, let us know. And if somebody came up with a good answer, let us know, too. It doesn't sound like they're on the right path, obviously. But getting caught doing anything that, you're not telling the other person is obviously not a good thing. But it is, like you said, it's funny for the comments. Because people like to check them out and be like, oh, this is pretty funny. You never know. They might.
I like that because obviously he was trying to call her out. He got called out. So and that's where the comment section does get fun.
It is. That's the best part of the comment section is when people go back and forth.
Of course. I mean, everybody's got an opinion. That's the one thing about our society today. Everybody has something to say if you're on social media. Where years ago you didn't have that platform.
Wow, and that's what social media brought us, huh?
Yeah. This morning I heard this, and I know Jimmy, you had it down too. I heard it this morning on Rover. I check out Rover every morning driving up. Always a good show with a lot of fun. Those guys going on. Emergency fund. It used to be $400, and now for whatever reason, it's odd that it went up to $1,400. You would think maybe it went up to $1,000, but now the experts are saying that it's $1,400. Is that correct, Jimmy?
Well, that's sort of what they're saying, right? So in May of 2022, the Federal Reserve released its annual report, The Economic Well-Being of the United States on Households. And since 2013, the annual report has tracked consumers' stated ability to afford a theoretical $400 emergency expense. I always thought it was $700, but apparently I'm wrong. While the economy has evolved rapidly over the past 9 years, that $400 benchmark has remained stagnant, raising the question, should that figure be updated to reflect today's reality? The recent data finds that this is not just a thought exercise. Nearly half of U.S. consumers have faced at least one expected expense in the last 90 days, and 56% of emergency expenses cost more than $400. In fact, consumers' average emergency expense was approximately $1,400. So that's where the $1,400 comes in.
So that doesn't necessarily mean those people have that money for the emergency expenses.
And that's
They're
exactly
saying that's the average, emergency
right.
expense.
So, and then you go back to the fact of, like, in theory, you should have $400 in savings just in case you have some sort of an emergency expense. This article and what they're saying, the reality of it is that number should be more like $1,400. And more than half of U.S. consumers currently live paycheck to paycheck. An increasing number of high-income consumers are falling into this financial lifestyle. And this is something that gets kind of brushed over a little bit. In the past year, the share of consumers earning $100,000 or more annually and living paycheck to paycheck has risen 9%. So I know that's going to be very hard for some people to grasp, right?
Yep.
You earn six figures, but you're living paycheck to paycheck. Now, again, we have to. Where are we? Where are we living?
Yep.
When we talk about something like that.
Yeah, and everything's gone up.
Yeah.
Obviously, gas, rent, food.
Among consumers earning between $150,000 and $200,000 annually, 48% lived paycheck to paycheck in July of 2022. Common emergency expenses include everything from car repairs to health-related expenses, of course. At 30%, car repairs are the most common unexpected expense. And I would say that's pretty true amongst everybody, right? Normally that or, something at home like a water heater going out or something along those lines, your air conditioning. But the average cost of that is about $1,000. The next most common expense are health-related issues.
Yeah.
You
just named a couple of things just that I've been dealing with in the past few months. I had to get a new compressor and I went to the hospital.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's way more than $400.
Oh, way more.
And that was the idea behind this whole thing is, should we update that? And I don't know. I mean, you can update it all you want, and it's very true, but I mean, that's just something that's sort of out there and to give people a guidance on. And we talk about it a lot too. We've talked about it here on the show many, many times about, having a couple of dollars set aside if you can for an emergency expense with something like that. A lot of people can't do it though.
No, I think what they're trying to say now is it's changed, obviously, because of inflation, everything going on. So if you have an emergency fund, try to have at least $1,400 there in case something goes wrong.
Yeah.
But it's very hard for a lot of people to have that kind of money stepped aside, because you have your everyday expenses and they don't drop. And everything's gone up, which is worse. And most pays have not.
And going up massively, too. And that's the problem. I think that's why some of these numbers are coming to light now because, obviously we had a lot of trouble there. But obviously this past year, with inflation the way it is right now and the way the cost, and especially with fuel prices have gone up so much, too. So, if you can try to tuck away a few bucks, try it. But that $400 number, I don't think that's nearly as accurate as it used to be.
Not at all.
At one time for an emergency expense.
Yeah, and this isn't really an emergency expense, but maybe if you have a few extra bucks, you can purchase that Tom Brady football, the final touchdown ball.
There it is.
That really wasn't a final touchdown ball, and it creates some drama because that one guy had it and he bought it for so much money, and then Tom Brady was like, I'm coming out of retirement. And he was like, well, wait a second. But it looks like that, this was back January 23rd, 2022, when Tom Brady threw what the world of sports thought was his final touchdown pass. And it was his 86th career playoff touchdown, by the way. So claim is that this dude, it looked like Mike Evans, ended up in the hands of a fan when he threw it. Then they said into the stands. And then the wide receiver handed the ball to someone in the crowd. Well, they also claim that guy ended up selling it. So it was eventually sold off in an auction that began on Super Bowl Sunday. And it ended up fetching $518,000. And we saw what happened after that. The guy was very upset, wanted his money back. Sure. This is ridiculous. Came through an auction house. And I believe he did, right? He did get his money back?
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah, it was Leland's who did it. They allowed him to get his money back.
Very reputable group.
Yeah, so he and I don't even think the money went through yet. They mutually agreed to void the sale.
Yeah,
the
sale never went through.
Yeah. So they announced the cancellation, and they said that there were still multiple parties interested in purchasing the football, so that they were going to hang on to it. Well, it looks like it is available for purchase again. We're going to fast forward a little over 4 months, and that ball, not the final touchdown ball, but it's going up for auction. And they billed it as Tom Brady's last pre-retirement touchdown football. Yeah, that's how they billed it this time. And the starting bid for the ball is now $25,000. Now, probably not going to see $518,000. I don't know. Some people spend a ridiculous amount of money on things.
I can't see it being like that because doesn't have the same title now.
Yeah.
Not the last one. 25,000 is even a lot because it's a playoff touchdown pass. If he doesn't make the playoffs this year and he retires, then it'd be worth a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, it is a good buy if you have the money because then you could say, I have the last touchdown that he threw in the playoffs. If he doesn't make the playoffs this year, then there's no other ball.
Yeah.
Just regular season ones.
I don't know. And there's enough of a story that's been developed around this ball that I wonder if that adds value to it, right?
Possibly.
Like 10, 20 years from now, they'll talk about the ball.
That's right. You're right. It's like years ago when the Mets in the '86 World Series, the ball that went through Bill Buckner's legs.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
It didn't end up really being much more than a bad play and the ball involved in a bad play. Here, there's a story behind this thing.
Mm-hmm. And we'll keep looking at it because it did go up 2 days ago. 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's when the bidding start was August 28th. And it ends September 17th. So we got some time. And right now there's only been 4 bids on it. Starting bid was 25, and we're only up to 28,940 in a matter of a couple days.
Yeah, I don't think it's, it might go up a little bit more during the season or something like that. But I think like if it went to January, when the playoffs and just say Tampa doesn't make the playoffs or they make the playoffs and he doesn't throw a touchdown pass, they could win, or lose, but they could win and they could be running or something like that. Brady just doesn't throw a touchdown pass. Then the ball will be worth a lot more, I would think. So if somebody's got money, it could be a good investment.
I'm sorry, Franny. How long is this auction up for? A month?
It's 18 more days until the 17th.
Oh, okay. So that'll finalize well before any type of results like that. So you're buying it
on hope
without any sort of knowledge like that.
Yep. And if they don't make the playoffs, then you have a ball that he threw his last touchdown pass for the playoffs. It's going to be worth more. How much more? Who the hell knows?
I think it'll be worth more eventually. That's probably not a terrible investment. At least with every indication is, with everything that's been going on the past couple of years with the way memorabilia and baseball cards and bats and hats and jerseys and all kinds of stuff has just gone through the roof in value.
Now, if you get into the playoffs this year and he throws a couple touchdown passes, then it's not have the same title. It's just the year of 2021.
But it was the ball.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know. For some reason, I got a feeling that's going to mean something in 10, 20 years.
It might. You never know. A lot of this stuff. Look at Mickey Mantle's cards this week. $12.6 million. I mean, anything's possible. And really all you need is 2 guys. Somebody wants it and another fan wants it. And all of a sudden, it just goes way up. How many times they've said that? Make sure you don't get in a bidding war with anything. A house, a car, anything that you want because it raises the price and usually it's more than it's worth.
Don't let anybody know you want it.
That's right. It is the Penthouse. It is a Fat Tuesday. Franny's going to come back with some Florida stories. What's fat in your stories?
So many fat things in my stories.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, there's a couple kids some teenagers, I'll talk about them. They got in some trouble, but these Florida teens, come on, dude. They were spray painting some stuff, and I'll let you know exactly what they were spray painting. Not what they were spray painting on, but what actually their art was that they were spray painting. On top of that, we have somebody got pulled over for a DUI and was quite honest about his story, and so much more coming up your way in your What the Florida on Real Radio 92.1.
Fat Tuesday. FA2, fat. Peace.
Hey, it's Rover. Want $1,000 and a VIP trip to Vegas for our iHeartRadio Music Festival? Your next shot to win is coming up at 5 past the hour here on Real Radio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through this Tuesday. It's going to be hot and humid out there as well. Highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits when you factor in the humidity. Some scattered showers and storms could still move across the area today, but some drier air limits the rain chance during the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Shop Labor Day savings at Lowe's. Eagle leaf blowers start at $199, are battery-powered and provide optimal performance. Plus, save $50 on a Char-Broil Performance Series 4-burner gas grill, now $299. Grill offer valid through 9/7 while supplies last.
Hayes Greek for Strike Cigar Lounge, home of Greek Cigar 2022. Upscale cigar lounge, downtown Boca Raton. A humidor with over 500 cigars to choose from. Stop into the lounge or the patio to enjoy a perfect atmosphere with friends. Handmade cocktails, premier liquors, great place to enjoy friends or any sporting event. It's Greek Cigar 2022, and Strike Cigar Lounge is the home. Puff, puff, baby. Strike Cigar Lounge. Get there today. Peace.
Identity theft shows no sign of slowing down. In fact, more than $14 billion stolen last year. That's a criminal success story and a wake-up call. It can be dangerously easy to steal your identity. LifeLock by Norton makes it easy to help protect yourself. If you become a victim, LifeLock will work to fix it. No one can prevent identity theft, but everyone can save 25% on their first year of protection with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. LifeLock.com, promo code BECK.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
It's another hurricane season, and right about now, residents are busy fortifying their nests against damage. This year, they're preparing with flood insurance. They've learned it's the extra layer of protection that prevents them from paying out of pocket or pouch for costly repairs. You too should trust your instincts this season. Get flood insurance and protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care?
But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it. Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage from ugh to woo!
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Man, I slept.
New ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZzzQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
Hey, it's the Greek for Joseph's Classic Market, one of my favorite spots, where great meals begin. If you love to eat well, Joseph's Classic Market has it all. Fresh produce, meats, seafood, deli, pizza, bakery, and prepared foods. And Joseph's offers catering for all special events. Boca Raton, Delray, and Palm Beach Gardens. Joseph's Classic Market is also hiring for all positions. Joseph's Classic Market, where great meals begin, proud sponsor of Greek's Gridiron. I don't start a day without going to Joseph's Classic Market. Peace.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Plenty of construction slowing down our Tuesday ride. Look out for delays. Southern Boulevard East, right before Congress. 2 left lanes are blocked there, and we have road work that's causing a delay. Banyan Boulevard West at Quadrille with a center lane there blocked. Expressways look good. No accidents on the Turnpike or 95. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag. Wendy's Biggie Bag is still just $5. Get a double stack junior bacon cheeseburger or crispy chicken BLT plus 4-piece nugs, small fries, and a small drink. Grab your bag at Wendy's today. Includes choice of double stack JBC or crispy chicken BLT with 4-piece nugs, small drink, and fries. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
This is WCCR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Hey, it's Rover. Real Radio has your shot at $1,000 and a VIP trip to Vegas for our iHeartRadio Music Festival. Text the nationwide. That's Festival to 200-200. And good luck from Rover's Morning Glory and Real Radio.
And just like that, that's how Jimmy and I met. He swiped right on Grindr, and it's been happy ever since.
That guy wasn't just mad because he found his girl on Tinder. She wasn't only on his boat, she was on his dinghy.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Always appreciate you guys getting involved with the talkback line. You do a great job. Can't thank you enough. It is The Penthouse on a Tuesday on Real Radio 92.1. Real talk for the entire world. That's right. You can bring us anywhere with that iHeart app. Jimmy's in the house.
Good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hello there.
And it's time for some Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
To be honest, I'm surprised this is the first time I've heard a story like this, just because I feel like they'd be so easy to steal these things. You know that the tiny homes, like the newest, they're kind of like the latest trend where people, and I mean like tiny homes.
Okay.
It's they've been around for a little bit now, but a lot of people are downsizing to, I mean, when I say tiny homes, probably as big as a studio, maybe?
That's a small home.
Maybe.
That's about 500 feet.
Yeah.
Or 420
and
feet.
a lot of people downsize. They put them. Yeah. So this happened in Southwest Florida. Lee County Sheriff's Office arrested a few guys. I wonder if they were like, ooh, let's get drunk and do this. Kevin, David, Philip, and Randy.
Wow, it's a whole crew. After
They allegedly stole a Pioneer model tiny home and destroyed it. They said that this model home was last seen back in June, and they were like putting up something like, hey, but this home's gone, so if anybody can help us figure out where the hell it went. And so I guess it was approximately worth like $30,000. According to investigators, a silver Ford F-150 was seen towing the tiny home from a location. Responding deputies found a smoldering pile of debris along with the wooden beams and other items used to build the home, which is very unfortunate. They said several items were also located on the property that matched the tiny home's description. So one of the guys, the Chappelle dude, he's been charged with grand theft and was released. Kevin and David have been charged with grand theft, and the other dude was charged with conspiracy. So maybe he was just like, I was just kind of, I don't know how he doesn't get grand theft if he's in the truck with all of them.
He's there.
And they all did. Yeah. So the Lee County Sheriff's Office they said that they're looking for leads for other possible suspects. So they think there's more. So yeah, these guys took this home and then decided that they were going to burn this sucker down. So very unfortunate. And then we have a couple. Oh, let's go to this guy first. We got a dude, got busted for a Dewey. So he's speeding. He's going 20 over the speed limit. They also say that he was swerving. He nearly hit a median. And that was enough for the Pinellas County Sheriff's to pull this guy over, Andrew Beck. Well, Andrew was... I guess he just didn't want to fight it. By that, he didn't want to, when he got pulled over, he didn't want to make up any lies. He didn't want to be like, no, sir, I don't know why I was pulled over.
Put his hands up in the air.
Basically, yeah. He basically was just, here, cuff me. Because this was an easy one. They said right when he rolled down the windows and the deputies approached him, they said spontaneously were the words. He said, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm drunk. Well, that wasn't enough because they still wanted him to do the field sobriety test. Even with him admitting it, he still did a field sobriety test, which they said performed poorly at. And he did 2 breath tests on top of that. And he was way over 3 times the legal limits. So all the signs of being intoxicated. So, of course, he was booked with a DUI. And then I do have a couple of teenagers who were arrested after they decided to spray paint this home that was under construction. So these teens identified as Lawrence LaHarue and Giovanni Weaver. Young, by the way, only 13 years old.
Wow, real young.
Yeah, were arrested after officers responded to a report of burglary at a Cape Coral home that was under construction. Well, when the officers arrived, the 2 teens were gone. However, the K-9 was able to track the boys. K-9s are always able to track anybody. So they did. They were able to track them using their scent. Officers questioned the boys, who admitted to entering the home and vandalizing it with spray paint. But the thing is what they decided to do with the spray paint was draw penises all over the house. So the people, I think, that were buying the house that was under construction, I'm pretty sure that's not what they asked for when they asked for the house to be painted.
They probably weren't happy with that.
What a
dick move.
Wow. That could be MVP in a day. Shut the mics down. Sometimes you just know when they come across.
That was stupid.
So look at it. I mean, one of these kids was actually like had his boys back because the officers questioned Weaver, who admitted he entered the home and vandalized it using spray paint. But he said his buddy LaRue, he's like, he was with me, but he didn't vandalize anything. So he took the rap.
Oh, wow.
But the
nice
dude,
guy. Loyal.
He had a very loyal friend. But because he was with him, the other guy got charged with burglary, but not with vandalizing the home. So he still does have a charge against him. The Weaver guy who took care of his friend, he's got charges of burglary and criminal mischief. And that is your What the Florida.
Thank you so much, Francis. We do it twice a show, 11:05 and 1:05. We give you all the stories that you guys actually give us, and we give them back to you. We're going to come back in a few minutes. We're going to tell you the hardest working states in America. Is Florida on that list? We'll see. We'll be back in the Penthouse. Peace.
Rover's Morning Glory.
A Little League pitcher was upset when he accidentally threw a pitch and hit the batter in the head, so he started crying. The batter himself showed good sportsmanship, came out, hugged the pitcher. You like this?
This is the worst video I've seen all week, Rover. Seriously, that kid should have charged the mound. You gotta be like a shark. When there's blood in the water, what do? You attack. You should have attacked that kid.
It's kill or be killed?
Exactly. You get nowhere in life hugging it out.
Rover's Morning Glory.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
keep listening for the next chance to win your way to our iHeartRadio Music Festival, September 23rd and 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Tickets are on sale right now. AXS.com.
Stream it free on the CW app and CWTV.com.
Brought to you by T-Mobile. Switch to the network with more 5G bars in more places so you can experience your music whether you're streaming from home or from the front row. Plus, customers can get closer to the festival with VIP access. Only from the leader in 5G coverage. T-Mobile.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly clouded and mostly sunny as we move through this Tuesday. It's going to be hot and humid out there as well. Highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits when you factor in the humidity. Some scattered showers and storms could still move across the area today, but some drier air limits the rain chance during the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Want to save 50% on new blinds? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Visit Blindster through September 8th to save 50% off any order during their Labor Day sale. Blindster.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/trial. That's ZipRecruiter.com/trial.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
Hey, it's the Greek for Joseph's Classic Market, one of my favorite spots, where great meals begin. If you love to eat well, Joseph's Classic Market has it all. Fresh produce, meats, seafood, deli, pizza, bakery, and prepared foods. And Joseph's offers catering for all special events. Boca Raton, Delray, and Palm Beach Gardens. Joseph's Classic Market is also hiring for all positions. Joseph's Classic Market, where great meals begin, proud sponsor of Greek's Gridiron. I don't start a day without going to Joseph's Classic Market. Peace.
Wendy's Biggie Bag is still just $5. Get a double-stack junior bacon cheeseburger or crispy chicken BLT plus 4-piece nugs, small fries, and a small drink. Grab your bag at Wendy's today. Includes choice of double-stack JBC or crispy chicken BLT with 4-piece nugs, small drink, and fries. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Come on, we're gonna be late to the cookout. I was just packing up my famous mac and cheese. I hope you packed the Pepto, too. Huh? Pepto-Bismol provides fast relief from heartburn and indigestion. You know, that uncomfortable feeling after you eat too much, and after the deviled eggs, baked beans, and barbecue ribs. You're gonna need it. Barbecue ribs? I should probably pack an extra shirt, too. Good call.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Pepto-Bismol. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Identity theft shows no sign of slowing down. In fact, more than $14 billion stolen last year. That's a criminal success story and a wake-up call. It can be dangerously easy to steal your identity. LifeLock by Norton makes it easy to help protect yourself. If you become a victim, LifeLock will work to fix it. No one can prevent identity theft, but everyone can save 25% on their first year of protection with promo code BACK at LifeLock.com. LifeLock.com, promo code BACK.
The News Junkie is brought to you by Gordon and Partners. ForTheInjured.com. 561-333-3333.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Florida Army National Guard. Aired by the Florida Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Plenty of construction slowing down our Tuesday ride. Look out for delays. Southern Boulevard East right before Congress. 2 left lanes are blocked there. And we have road work that's causing a delay. Banyan Boulevard West at Quadrille with a center lane there blocked. Expressways look good. No accidents on the Turnpike or 95. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
If you like good stories that aren't woke, then listen to Red Pilled America on the free iHeartRadio app. You won't regret it. We tell the stories you want to hear and changing hearts and minds in the process. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
Hey, you're listening to me for free right now. And that's awesome because it seems like they're trying to charge you for everything these days. But not radio and not the iHeartRadio app. It's all free. Podcasts, streaming music, digital radio, all in one for $0. It's like, why wouldn't you download it? Unless.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in The Penthouse on a Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a good day. Don't forget, after us, it's the News Junkie, and then it's the Greek Zone every day. Jimmy's nice enough to do 2 hours more with me. We are in The Penthouse right now. Jimmy's in house.
Hello and good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hey, what's up?
So where is the hardest working state in the USA, greatest country in the country?
Well, according to this little write-up that they did, apparently North Dakota is the hardest working state in the United States. And they were talking about this because Americans are hard workers, putting in an average of 1,791 hours per year as of 2021, according to the World Economic Forum. That number seems weird, doesn't it? Since 2080 is full-time.
That's what I was thinking. That sounds low.
But they must add in all the part-time jobs, right?
Sure.
You know, even people that have multiple part-time jobs, I guess you can add that in as individual part-time jobs. But apparently that is 442 hours per year more than Germans work, believe it or not. But 337 fewer hours than Mexicans. Even when given the chance to not work as hard, many Americans won't. Americans forfeited an average of 4.6 paid days off in 2021. While leaving vacation time on the table may seem strange to some people, there are plenty of reasons why workers choose to do so. Some fear that if they take time off, they will look less dedicated to their job to other employees, risking a layoff. Others worry about falling behind on their work or are concerned that the normal workflow will not be able to function without them. It is possible to work hard without overdoing it, though. Hard work is key to success, and the people in some states understand that better than others. To determine where Americans work the hardest, Wild Hub compared the 50 states across 10 key indicators. They range from average work week to shared workers, multiple jobs, to annual volunteer hours per resident. So actually, I'll get into that a little bit more. So Some of the factors that they use to come up with these numbers are the average work week hours, employment rate, share of households where no adults work, share of workers leaving vacation time unused, share of engaged workers, and then indirect work factors were average commute time, share of workers with multiple jobs, annual volunteer hours per resident, and an average leisure time spent per day. And with that, like I said, we came to the conclusion that apparently, according to this, North Dakota is the hardest working state. Alaska is second, Nebraska is third, South Dakota is fourth, and Texas is fifth. And you want to know where Florida comes in onto this? Drum roll, please.
36.
Damn close there, Greek man. Florida comes in at number 35.
Ooh.
So we are not a very hard-working state.
I'm sorry if you said it. Who's the laziest?
The laziest is New Mexico, Rhode Island, New York, and Michigan going 50 back up to 46.
Interesting, because New York, I always think everybody's like hustle and bustle.
Hustle. Yeah, but it's
to
based
me,
on
it
a lot
sounds
of
very
different
like,
things.
Yeah,
based on a lot of different categories.
Yep. And that all matters according to that. So those are your hardest working states in the U.S.
North Dakota, number 1.
Mm-hmm. Who would have thought? Now, it's weird. All right. So, and South Dakota was number 4, so it wasn't too far off.
You remember the hardest working one and the least and the laziest one. Everything in between you sort of gets lost.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like a sandwich. Your first bite's the best, and usually your last bite.
Yeah. And what's in the middle, you just don't care about.
I like all of it.
Do you really? Do you like all of it?
I like all of my sandwich. Yes, I do.
124. I like all of it.
That's where I was going. Give it to me.
The middle's
That's
actually
where
the
you're
best.
going with it,
The
huh?
middle's actually the best part of a sandwich. Now that I start thinking about it.
You think so?
Yeah, because everything's in that middle part. That first bite, you may get a lot of crust. You may get a lot of like the end part of the bread or whatever it is. In that middle, that's where you get all the meat.
You're welcome.
Stating
kids.
facts.
Now, how many times? So is that why like some people eat the edges of a Reese's peanut butter cup first?
That's
so
what
that
I
they
do.
Get that nice bite of nothing but creamy peanut butter and chocolate right in the middle.
See, I'm weird. See, I take the edges off and then I peel the top off.
Oh, how long does this take?
And then I eat it as like an open face Reese's peanut butter cup with just the bottom layer of chocolate and then the peanut butter on the top.
Why don't you just put it in your mouth?
I don't know.
Why
we all
don't
have
you just
weird
put it in
things.
your mouth,
Yeah, why
Franny?
don't you? We just have.
He does. Apparently.
We have.
I do the first of the month.
We all have our quirks. We got our quirks and the way we eat certain things. There's certain things that I
it
just
doesn't
eat.
bother me at all. I think it's
I know.
great.
Oh, obviously, you're like, why don't you just put it all in your mouth? I don't know. That's just how I eat it.
That's all of it.
Yeah.
Come on, get it all in there, damn it.
I think it's great. I'm going to try it next time. I'm going to stop it away.
I feel like when I do it like that, like I'm actually savoring it, right? It takes you a lot longer to eat it like that than it does if you are just like you said.
It's like taking off your clothes if you do it slow.
Yes.
Just like it. Yep.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean-
doing a strip tease to my Reese's peanut butter cup.
Now, exactly how much pot did you smoke?
Too much. So it's.
I don't know if it was a lot or a little.
I do. I have quirks. I eat my Twix in a very weird way. I don't even know the last time I had a Twix, but yeah, I like to.
What do you like doing those?
I like to dissect my candy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, why not?
How about when you have dinner? Is it okay if your vegetables touch and your?
Oh yeah. Sometimes I'll even mix it all together.
Oh, okay.
My daughter can't. Oh, you can't. Nothing
Really?
can touch on the plate. Nothing can touch on the plate. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I have a buddy like that. I went out to dinner with him the other night, and it was, I never really realized it. I've been out with him for years, but he has it. He doesn't like anything touching. And he was like, that's it. He got some sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
And gravy and I think it was a chicken or steak chicken. He didn't want it touching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it if you've got something like cream, something that's liquidy, like
go
it's
in.
going to roll over into
Yeah, don't
something.
touch.
Like, hey, how do you keep that from happening?
He said he's been doing it for years, since he was a kid.
Yeah, it's just something.
He doesn't mind if things
sort of-
touch, but my husband does eat one thing at a time. Like if there's like 3 items on the plate, like you have your protein and your veggie and your starch, like he'll have to eat like the vegetables first, then he'll go for the potato, then he'll eat his meat. He doesn't like to go back and forth with it. It has to be like one at a time.
I always eat my vegetables first.
Do you?
Always.
I mix it up.
Me too.
In my mind, like, because as a kid, you always had to eat your vegetable, right?
Yeah.
That's what mom and dad would always say.
Yep.
So I want to get it out of the way. And that was it.
Yeah,
That
I
was
can
a
see that.
stupid logic, and I still do that to this day.
But
I
it works.
can't help it.
That's good. It works.
Well, it's
'Cause most kids-
it's just a quirky habit. I just don't get out of it. That's all. It's no big deal. Anyway.
I bounce around. I get bored.
Shocker.
Like your life.
Smoke weed every day.
Can I hear that again?
Absolutely.
Sabrina from the News Junkie's like, hold on a second.
Oh, that's right. She uses that after her thing, doesn't she?
She does, yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't use that.
True.
By the way, I gotta find out Nutmeg's phone number and send this to her because I took a picture earlier. Now, I know this is a little bit inside of what we do in radio, but I have all these button bars where I have all these sound effects and music recordings, all this stuff that's all up there. Nutmeg now has her own page.
Oh,
wow. Yeah. She's graduated to having her own page because there's so many good things.
There are.
So they were all on my main page, but it was taking up too much space. So I had to give Nutmeg her own page.
Deservingly so as well. I do think so, yes.
Now, did you save all her callbacks or just her sound effects?
Just the sound effects.
Okay.
I don't keep the talkbacks. No.
Okay. Wow. So she's got her own page. That's pretty good there.
With the exception of the Greek credit card. That one I have not erased over.
Oh, that one was funny. Yeah. That was.
I keep that one.
That was hilarious.
Was that Nutmeg or was that AJ?
That was AJ, I believe, because that was really funny.
I don't recall.
You sent it to me, and I played it to a lot of people, and they really enjoy that one. I believe it's AJ. Yeah, it is.
I thought I kept it.
You sent it to me. I don't know if I still have it, but you did send it to me.
I thought I kept it in my system over here. Apparently not. I guess I recorded over.
It was a great job by AJ. He does a great job.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It is Francis, Jimmy, and the Greek. It is the Penthouse every day, 10 to 2, baby. You can put us in your book every day. We're going to put a smile on your face and give you a giveaway at 11:45. And after that, you just get to look at us, sponsored by Monroe. So I think it's a pretty good afternoon. It's a good way to spend 4 hours. We love doing it, and we know you guys love it too. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Go on, tell it. Show that damn thing who's boss.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we move through this Tuesday. It's going to be hot and humid out there as well. Highs in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits when you factor in the humidity. Some scattered showers and storms could still move across the area today, but some drier air limits the rain chance during the afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Visit Blindster now through September 8th to save 50% off any order during their Labor Day sale. Blindster.com.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar & Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
It's another hurricane season, and right about now, residents are busy fortifying their nests against damage. This year, they're preparing with flood insurance. They've learned it's the extra layer of protection that prevents them from paying out of pocket or pouch for costly repairs. You too should trust your instincts this season. Get flood insurance and protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov.
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Hi, this is Earl Ron. With New South Windows, you don't have to sacrifice energy efficiency for storm protection. Our products are Energy Star rated and made with impact and non-impact options, giving you the best of both worlds.
Buy more, save more. Volume discounts up to 30%. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care?
But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it. Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage from ugh to woo!
Enjoy the authentic, mouth-watering flavors of India right here in Florida. Zira Indian Cuisine makes every dish cooked to order, from curries to tandoori dishes, noodles, and more. If you like it very hot or mild, they'll always cook it to your preferred level of spiciness. Save room for one of their delicious desserts. Zira Indian Cuisine is conveniently located in Crystal Cove Commons, U.S. Highway 1, Suite 38 in North Palm Beach. That's Zira Indian Cuisine at 1201 U.S. Highway 1, Suite 38.
The following is paid for by Third Home. Do you own a vacation home? How would you like access to leverage it for world travel without the hassle or expense of renting? Third Home is the members-only luxury property and travel club that opens your world to exquisite rent-free travel. The Economist reported Third Home to be the secret to scoring a vacation home that's practically free. Find out how it works. Call for your free information now. 800-201-1894. 800-201-1894.
Doug. Chances are you're jamming in your car right now. And since Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance so you only pay for what you need, Limu and I are going to show you some safe car dance moves. Hit it. Everybody, check your blind spots real quick. Now hands on the wheel. Put them 10 and 2 and move your head like a bird do. Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed. Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive tablets contain alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, plus B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com. And try Nervive Pain Relieving Cream to block nerve pain signals at the source. Use as directed.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GREAT for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GREAT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GREAT for 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Palm Beach Expressway is moving along nicely for our Tuesday drive. We are up to speed on the Turnpike and 95. Thursday, the new Southern Boulevard Bridge opens from Flagler to Ocean Boulevard. Make sure that you slow down for pedestrians on your ride today. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Do you need Blindster.com.
92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Greek baby, it's me, Cinnamon. Oh my god, thank you so much, my smoojums. You know I've been dying to go to Vegas. Yeah, Franny, that's right. You thought it was gonna be Trailly size 13 feet with some cherries on top? Greek baby, forget the hotel. We'll keep the $1,000. I want to spend the whole weekend at Teddy Covers' house. You know we need some winners, baby. Have a good day, my smoojums. Mwah.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Oh, yes. Time of year for Teddy Covers from sportsmemo.com every Saturday in the locker room. I don't think that he would really want us there, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say, listen. Hello, Teddy. Yeah, Cinnamon and I are going to bunk with you.
He'd probably be like, Greek, no thanks.
How's the family feel about that?
They feel like you could live outside for a weekend. You're not coming here. It is The Penthouse on a great Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you so much for listening to Real Radio. Jimmy's in the house.
Good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hey.
Brandy's here.
Oh, yeah. How about time for a trifecta?
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
Speaking of college football and football, all the bets will be coming in fast and furious all week at all the casinos across the country, but especially in Vegas. That's where you think of number one casinos, at least I do, where sports betting has been legal for years. Yesterday, somebody walked in, bet $100,000 on Alabama at 2-1. The two favorites to win it all in college football are Alabama and Ohio State, followed by Georgia. But this gentleman put up $100,000. That Alabama will win the whole thing. We'll find out in January, or maybe sooner. If Alabama stubs their toe, they might not even make the playoff. But it looks like Alabama's got a good shot, and that's what the experts think. Serena Williams played last night in the U.S. Open, and it was her farewell. This is it. This is the last tournament she's going to play. She's retiring from tennis. She said there's other things in her life she needs to do. She's had a fantastic career. Everybody was out in support, sold out. All the movie stars, ball players, everybody had T-shirts, the GOAT, because she's the greatest ever, and she's definitely an icon. She's done so much for women's tennis, and she did win last night. Now she is 21-0 in first rounds at the U.S. Open. Unbelievable. That was the first tournament she won in 1999, a long time ago. She won it all in 1999, and she hasn't stopped since. And Baker Mayfield got traded to the Carolina Panthers, and he was in a competition for a quarterback starting job, and he won it. Yes, Baker won it, but now he says he's going to crush the Browns. Yes, he is.
Oh, boy.
I don't think he should have said anything to the Browns.
Oh, boy.
That might want to make you pick the Browns or bet on the Browns. That is next Sunday, September 11th. A lot of juice will be in that game. Now, the Browns don't have their starting quarterback, Deshaun Watson, for 11 games. You know that if you're any kind of a football fan, unless you lived under a rock. But he's out, and Jimmy says, you know what? It's not really a big win because he's not playing. And a lot of people might agree with that, but I know Baker's going to have so much juice in there, and hopefully he can come out and beat the Cleveland Browns. If not, it's not going to look good for Baker, and that will be some not good news. And a divorce that we thought was going to happen is not happening. Jimmy G is staying in San Francisco.
Oh, boy.
Yes, he is. They had him on 10 different teams. They kept him at a training camp. They're like, don't even come to training camp. And now, a week before the season, they're bringing him back. This might have something to do. Last week, San Francisco, Lance did not have a good game in preseason. 49ers say, no, that has nothing to do with it. He is our guy. But Jimmy G did take a little bit of a pay cut. He's coming back as the backup for the 49ers. And the 49ers have a great record with Jimmy G. I think they're 32-17 games he started. That's a great record. Really is. And he's cute. Let's not forget that. And that is your last trifecta of the day. Peace.
Yeah, so I want to see if we fall on the same page as other people who have taken this. It's not necessarily a quiz, but do we think, and this is celebrities, and we want to know, do you think that these people are likable or not?
Cool.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Likable celebrities.
Likable or not. Where do we stand on these celebrities at this particular moment? Some of these celebrities had a falling from grace and have bounced back, have rebounded. Some of them may have not in your eyes.
So the question is, do we find them likable, or do we think society does?
It's just, do you?
Okay.
It does, yeah. Let's see where we stand on
That's a fair
this.
question, because
Yeah.
I would want to know that.
No,
yeah.
so we're going to see where we stand on it and see if because it shows you the percentage of the people who said likable or not. So are we with the rest? Are we with the majority or the minority here?
Okay.
of people, all right?
Or we can give both, Greek. I mean, we may like them, but we think society wouldn't, right? So that can happen too, right?
But I'll let you know. So when we click on whatever one we think, likable or not, it'll tell you the percentage of people who say, oh, yeah, likable or not. So you'll know. Yeah. Okay. So you'll know. So we are going to start off with Mr. Mel Gibson himself. Do you find him to be likable? So it says, like your answer, it's either I like him or I'm not a fan.
I like him.
I like him. I have no problem.
But I don't think society does.
Yeah.
See,
that's where I feel that we could.
Well, and that's what I'll tell you the answer.
Right. Okay, perfect.
So you guys said you like him, in the minority at 21% of people, out of a lot of votes, by the way. So it's almost 60,000 votes here, and 21%, by the way, like him. Almost 50,000 of those votes are not a fan.
No
so
kidding.
at 79%, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Still, to this day.
Yeah. He's never going to shake that.
And it's been a long time since he had that one incident.
Yeah, it has been a long time. I think also with him or the people that were around him, nobody really wanted to get him in any other movies.
Well, and there was multiple incidents. It wasn't just one.
Yeah.
So I think that's what hurt him probably even more. And he hasn't had like a big comeback, or he hasn't had a big role. He hasn't had something that would kind of get him out of that hole.
No, he was so hot for so long.
But he stayed out of the limelight too. So a lot of times, usually that helps those things go away. But it doesn't seem to with him. He's got that label on him.
Yeah, and he also said one article I read where he said every time he did come around anybody, that's all they asked. And he just is like, I don't want to talk about it, so let me just alleviate it. He doesn't need the money. Obviously, he's had such a great career.
Oh, yeah.
So he's just like, forget it. I'll stay out.
One movie that he just recently was in, and I haven't seen it yet. I want to see. I'd say it's on Netflix. Is it Father Stew? Have you seen that has Mark Wahlberg in it?
No.
That was a 2022 flick. So that was
okay.
just
The boxing
recently.
movie.
I believe so.
Okay.
Is it a boxing movie? I don't know.
What did you say, Father Stew?
Father Stew. Yeah, he's
it's a boxing
priest. He's a priest in it. What does he turn a box? Does he turn into a boxer?
He was a boxer first, and I think he became a priest.
Okay. Yeah, and that's Mark Wahlberg's character. But yes, he's in that, Mel Gibson. So we are seeing
maybe he'll come back around then.
Yeah, if we are in the majority or minority. This one's interesting. He had an incident a few years ago where people are like, how dare you? And they assumed that he cheated on his wife, Justin Timberlake.
I like him.
I like him, or I'm not a fan.
I don't have a bad opinion of him, so I say I like him.
Yeah,
Timberlake, I have no beef.
I'm with you there. But this is interesting. And the whole Janet Jackson thing, people are upset about that with him too. Like, why did he get crap and she did? And it's a very close. I'm not a fan at 56%. More people not a fan than a fan.
Yeah, you would think that he's very popular.
I would think so too, but I guess he fell from grace as well. 44% like him. Yep. So again, we're in the minority. Nicole Kidman.
Not a fan.
I like her.
I have no beef with her. I think she's fine. She's a fine actress.
Very airy, like very uppity. A lot of people.
Yeah?
always say. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I've always heard she's very nice.
Okay.
No, not that she's not. Just people got the impression like she was very uppity with everybody and everything like that. But I don't know.
Follow her on social. She's got a pretty good personality. But so we're in the majority at liking her at 64%. So she's not hated as the other first two. 36% are not a fan.
Okay.
This one I think is going to be more people not, but I do enjoy her. Amy Schumer. I like her.
I like Amy Schumer. I think she's funny.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
She had that one, there was one comedy special that was really it was just nothing but raunchy. I didn't care for it. Outside of that, I think her movies are great. I think she has a great personality, very bubbly. I follow her on Instagram, and she's a lot of fun on there.
During the pandemic, her husband's a chef.
Yeah.
And they had a cooking show in a cabin. I don't know if you watched it. It was very entertaining.
Yeah, I remember.
Because she's not much of a cook, so he was kind of trying to teach her. So she would always make a cocktail and he would make food.
Yeah.
But it was funny. And they only did it during the pandemic because they stayed like in the woods in like Montana or something somewhere. I don't remember. So that was good. But as I predicted, not many people like her.
Yeah, well, that's where the politics get involved,
yes,
unfortunately.
Yes, 69% of people, not a fan of Amy Schumer. Yeah. 31% of people do like her.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about her politics.
All right. Ryan Reynolds. I think he's pretty likable.
I do.
Massively likable.
I agree.
Yeah, very attractive. Beard or not.
Even better in the Deadpool outfit.
He's actually got this new series, and I just saw it. I think it launched in Hulu. He bought into a soccer club, so it's a docuseries.
Yeah.
It's him cool. and it's him, and I can't remember his name, but it's one of the guys from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They actually purchased
a
Soccer.
soccer club, and so they're trying to. I guess they haven't had like very good luck, or they just haven't been great, the team, and so they're trying to turn them around.
Is this a different show from that other one that was on, where the guy is a football coach becomes a soccer coach?
That's with Jason Sudeikis, and that is actually that's a series. That's not. This is a docu-series. So the claims are this is supposed to be real life.
Oh, okay.
That's the claim.
Wow.
Like a documentary kind of style.
Wow. So you actually
you're
brought in-
thinking Ted Lasso, which is that's
Anytime you say Lasso,
that's fiction.
I get nervous.
Why? I thought that was your favorite. All right, so we all think
Not anymore.
No.
Apparently.
So we're all pretty on the same boat.
It was Handcuffs he
Right.
got really excited about earlier.
Ryan Reynolds, 91%. I like him.
Yeah.
He's very likable.
That's it. That number seems low.
I know. 9% don't like.
Who would not like Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, 9% of these people
Joe
do not
Malcolm.
like him.
Probably the Mint Mobile commercial.
Carmine Wild.
I have a feeling I know where she's gonna what side she's gonna be on.
All right. here we go.
Ivanka Trump. I have no beef. Whatever. I understand it's not a thing. It's politics, right? I think a lot of people.
That's why. Just the name right now is going to destroy her.
Yeah, I have no beef with her, but I don't think people like her.
Yeah, I have no beef with her either.
Yes.
She hasn't done anything. As far as I know, she's done pretty well business-wise. So.
93%. I'm not a fan. So, according to a lot of people, not likable. We're talking about celebrities. Are they likable or not likable? We have on here, we'll round it up with the next two. Kid Rock. My name is Kid. What do we think? Likable? Not likable? Personally.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
He's outspoken, crazy. You might not like his political views, but
And I think that's what the thing of the same as Jimmy said. I think that's a reason why.
he banged Pamela Anderson.
All right, perfect.
Give him
So
that.
we like him because he banged Pamela Anderson?
Yeah.
All right. What do you like him or not like him?
I like him. I like his music. And his,
You met him. You said he was super cool.
He was very nice when I met him.
Yeah.
88%? Not a fan.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, Kid Rock.
I know.
God.
I know.
Well, then concentrate on 12%.
These next three
That's
here.
loud.
These next three here are like probably we know. I think it's like Captain Obvious here. Tom Cruise. I have a feeling people don't like him.
So much success.
Yeah, I have a feeling too.
Yeah, I think Scientology is a big reason too.
The Scientology, and he has obviously been very abrasive on movie sets.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gotten out into the public.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't just
mainstream.
Yeah.
It wasn't just on set. So it's not just those people involved. I mean, when we know about it.
Yeah, I would say 70% don't like him, but I like him. He does bother.
And you were exactly right. 70% voted, I do not like him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think that we have here Ella DeGeneres. I think she definitely is
she
probably
fell.
one. But let's do this one because Dr. Phil, I think he's going to be more unlikable. I think we can just assume so. And he is at 86% of people not a fan.
Nope.
Ellen, it's about 82%. I'm not a fan.
I bet you Ellen about 4 or 5 years ago would have been 90 the other way.
Yeah, I was going to say
Absolutely.
that number is probably flipped.
People
now,
loved her.
Now I want to, because we've gotten a lot of unlikable. Ryan Reynolds was the only really
91.
likable one.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton's got to be like close to 100%, right?
Yeah, you would think. Very,
Right?
very likable, I would imagine.
All
Just
right.
for her assets.
86% of people like her.
But nobody past 91?
I was like, we have to go and we have to end on a good note.
How about, is there everybody there, or you got to look them up? Like, I would say somebody like Shaq, I think he's very likable because he's in so many commercials.
Ooh, this one, how many people, who does not like Keanu Reeves?
Well, right now, yeah, he's super
How many? I was going to
popular.
say how many people. I would say he's probably more likable than Ryan Reynolds, even though Ryan Reynolds is a little bit goofy. But you always hear the nice guy stories about him. He always seems like he's just a really solid, nice guy.
I don't know. I'm not paying. 91% is high.
Yeah, and I haven't heard a bad thing about
I'll
Ryan
bet it
Reynolds.
Reeves on
I mean,
there.
is there anything? I could say the same for both. I mean, I put
Yeah.
them both about it. The only difference is Ryan Reynolds has a great sense of humor.
Very funny. Yeah,
that
he is
we
very
see
funny.
a lot more than maybe Keanu Reeves.
And that's
Maybe.
probably why he's still at 91 because Keanu Reeves only got 89% of
89.
the likable
Still great,
vote.
But that's
Still
so,
tremendous.
Oh,
So close.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would think. Very, very close.
Anybody, I think, that's over 75% is celebrity, and today with social media it's out there and so much about your life, where years ago was guarded, is a tremendous score.
Yeah.
And I think
I'm with you.
isn't Reynolds also a family man with a couple of kids?
He does have a couple
Mm-hmm.
kids, yep. The only person I'm clicking through these fast, I'm doing a speed round. The only two people I've seen reach 91% is Maggie Smith, who's an actress. She's a bit older.
Okay.
And Danny DeVito got 91% as well, too.
There you go. Okay.
Yep.
DeVito's funny. I mean, I can see it.
I'm not surprised by Maggie Smith. She was loved on Downton Abbey and on, of course, Harry Potter.
Yeah, I don't know her.
The Harry Potter.
I'm not familiar.
You know her if you saw a picture of her.
Yeah.
You know her, yeah. Because she's been a supporting actress forever.
How about Halle Berry?
She is not here on the. Ooh, I bet you Paul Rudd gets a pretty high score.
Oh, yeah. He's like everybody's
Right?
favorite.
Oh, found it. Paul Rudd at 95% of the people.
I was going to say, he's everybody's favorite.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
He's everybody's favorite.
He is the
Didn't he
winner.
get voted sexiest man in the world?
Winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, he got the sexiest man on People magazine this past year, I do believe.
So there it is.
Yep, we found a winner.
Sexy sells.
That's surprising. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad or for any stretch of the imagination, but to be even higher than Ryan Reynolds.
I'm not surprised. You always hear everybody loves that kid.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do.
I call him a kid because he looks like a kid because he never ages.
No.
Yeah, he does have a youthful
He eats a lot of
face.
sunflower seeds.
Oh,
Well,
does he?
that's what does it. It's the key.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yep.
got to start eating sunflower seeds.
Don't. I just made that up.
Okay.
It is the Penthouse on Tuesday.
How dare you?
95%. Mark Rudd, baby.
Paul Rudd?
Paul, whatever.
Yeah,
Paul.
Mark.
Something Rudd.
Mark Rudd was the guy who started the demonstrations at Columbia University in the 70s. So I'm actually wrong.
So there it is.
There it is. There it is.
Okay.
Spell it out. There's the jam on the peanut butter. Jimmy, thanks for doing a great job. And you look very sharp today, by the way.
Oh, well,
thanks
you
for
very
coming
much.
to work.
Thank you very much, Greek. Thank you very much, Francis. And thank you for listening.
Franny, thanks what you do every day. You make me, when I walk out of here, just feel so much taller.
Is this a sarcastic point of the show? Is
Walking
this
down
sarcasm?
95 in the middle of the road.
Bang!
That's what you make me feel like. And thank you. Thank you very much.
I appreciate everything you do. Thanks what you do. You're great,
I don't
and it's
know.
fun to work with you.
Is
I
it?
look for it's best fun.
I feel like none of this is really like you're like I feel like you're just lying right now.
Oh, every bit of it.
Yeah, all of it.
It's the best 4 hours of my day. I kid you not.
All right.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. I have nothing else to say, but you're welcome. Yes.
You're welcome. Come on, Franny.
How dare you?
It is the Penthouse on another good show. I thank you, God. I'm telling you, good job.
Yeah. Wow, that came out
Yep.
great.
Do you want to attempt parting words, or are we just done? Okay.
We're done with parting words
All
today.
right, perfect.
It is the Penthouse. We'll be back tomorrow. God bless. Peace.
Was this whole thing just you throwing another match into the gas can you call your life?
Bye-bye. What's a Real Radio podcast? It's Real Radio on demand. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.